Prime one, that's him. Sky, thought you thought, but I wasn't born yesterday. All I do is ball, you goofies underestimate. Heavyweight bag, step on your weight class. I done moved across states, but I can't cap. Strap fitted for my pivot, clocking digits. Rock hard and I ain't even in the kitchen. I'm on a mission to move soft, make a thing flip like a moonsault. Keep a switch for everybody through salt. Face froze, somebody check dude's pulse. Is you stepping or stepped on? Wake the game up, make them regret I was slept on. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the great poop on. I'm getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true Bogart, gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See, I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah, it just hit different. You find my story is all non-fiction. I put my fam before me and I gotta mention. I keep an air fan, tone mob a henchman. For you squares, option for opposition. And you ops that get popped trying to stop my ascension. Talking generational, you got my attention. Underworld motivational, you feel the sensation. Try and see how I look, get booked, I'll take it. I was just a cook, all it took was some patience. Now my phone out the hook, I got hella deals waiting. You ain't really made it unless you got somebody hating. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the great poop on. Getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true Bogart, gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See, I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah.
Eureka.
We make plays every day, yeah. 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 We make plays every day, yeah.
What is up?
What up? Happy free.
Yes, welcome to the first live Monday edition of a Free Agency Frenzy, the Playmaker Wake Your Game Up edition. Top of the morning, fellas.
Oh, Hassan Reddick just scored a 1-year deal with the Buccaneers.
Whoa.
What happened?
How much? Hassan Reddick.
$12 million.
Who?
Reddick.
Hassan Reddick. The one that was with the Jets?
And I quote again, who?
Hassan Reddick.
Oh, Hassan Reddick. That's awesome.
1 year, $14 million, $12 million guaranteed with
That's
the
a
Bucs.
great spot for him. He actually reuniting with Todd Bowles there. If I remember correctly. Had him in Arizona.
Morning, kidda.
What's up, yo?
What up, kid? Happy birthday, Justin Herbert. You're
Okay, put him on the main
27 years old.
screen. All right, lead. Remember, just like we practice.
I didn't go that far.
Come on, Lee. It's your time to shine.
Happy birthday
Birthday
to you.
You.
Happy birthday birthday to
Yeah. Good job,
Happy
Lee.
birthday,
dear
Justin
Justin.
Herbert.
Happy joy.
Happy birthday. You gotta get bravado with it. To
27 years young.
you.
Have a joint for Bogey today.
There you go. You know what? We'll roll a joint.
All right.
Justin Herbert. Lee's estranged son. Yeah. He actually did it. I should have bet. I should have bet that he would sing
Actually
Happy
did.
Birthday to Justin Herbert. He loves him now.
Here we go. What's up, Bakes? Bakes in the house.
All right, the
What up, big?
49ers. Ooh, do something there.
Hold
up,
on,
Lee,
Lee.
hold
Hold
up,
on,
Lee.
Lee. We'll
Gotta
do it
finish
right. Give us a
that in the
sec.
chat.
We'll hit the drop for you.
Chase is asking if Twitter's down for us. He's dying for updates. I haven't gotten a lot of updates
All right.
via Twitter. I don't think it's down. It's just it's barely gonna get started. All the news.
Via.
All right, Lee.
All right.
We do got a bunch of stuff already that has occurred.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go ahead and take you right to the
Streets. Well, moments ago, Patrick Mahomes just got a new protector. Former 49ers offensive tackle Jalen Moore has reached an agreement on a 2-year, $30 million with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Stop the show. They just don't be tripping, huh? Every year they bring in notable linemen and they get rid of notable linemen. They just say, fuck it. We're the Patriots. People want to come here.
Yeah.
Grr,
Yeah.
I hate
And also this morning, Khalil Mack signed a 1-year deal with the Chargers.
that. Boo. At least you got the right pass rusher. You kept the right pass rusher. Rather keep him than old
Bosa.
Joey Bosa.
Yeah. Well, speaking of news, yesterday, Bills quarterback Josh Allen secured a 6-year deal, $330 million with $250 guaranteed.
Wow.
And we all know about Myles Garrett breaking the bank and Cleveland's bank. Nick Bolton got the bag. Jermaine Sherwood got the bag. That was a good signing, kiddo.
Oh yeah.
Damien.
And the Patriots signed Harold Landry to a 3-year deal.
I didn't really think about the correlation there, but Mike Vrabel is the one that drafted him. So now he's
Yeah.
over there now. He's like, listen, come over here, kid.
Top of the morning, my G's.
Top
Now,
of the morning.
what's your thoughts on the
JD
big
in
news
belly.
yesterday with DK Metcalf signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers on a 5-year? What is it? He got 5 years? Yeah,
Yeah,
five years, $150 million.
Let's break this down.
Dude, he saw the money signs everywhere. He was
Exactly.
like, oh, it's cold as fuck in Pittsburgh, but
Yeah, he
that's
wanted
a lot
the
of
warm
money.
weather.
He wanted the warm weather. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, kid, what's your initial thoughts, like fantasy wise? Like, okay, like say it's Russ. I kind of like it.
No, I don't. He's not
I
going to
mean,
make anybody.
okay, so Justin Fields, you like it? See what I'm saying?
I don't even. I'm not even convinced that
Yeah, I don't like either of it.
the quarterback diamond, the dominoes need to fall still, so we know who's throwing the ball to him.
Sam Darnold, you like it?
I don't know.
I mean, if he targets him the way he did Jettas, right? I mean, it could be okay.
When you look at some of these receivers, like 1,100, 1,200 yards is pretty dang easy for them to achieve. And then this guy, he had one season where he had more than 1,100 yards, and we're still trying to like grab him with that and with that mindset that he's capable of doing like normal receiver things, but
They
he
were
never does
definitely
normal receiver
missing.
things. It's like. Well,
They were
like,
definitely
wide
missing an
receiver
over the
too.
field presence and like a big slot. And I think that's essentially what DK is at this point in his career. I think that's where he'll get his best success.
Yeah, and they're losing their top offense. They're losing one of their tackles too. They have to get that cohesiveness on that offensive line as well. No matter what quarterback you bring in, if you bring in
All
Aaron
right,
Rodgers that
Chris
can move,
Godwin's got a deal.
Who? Chris Godwin?
He's back with Tampa Bay.
Yeah, there you go.
Hooray! But I'm still kind of mad at all my Mac Millans.
Facts.
I was hoping
Yeah.
he'd be moving. Okay, that's cool.
Not me.
Good for Chris Godwin.
I love
That's
Baker.
good. It's good for my
I want
Baker.
Baker to have.
Yeah, hell yeah. All are Bakers.
Yeah.
And he has Godwin in his name. They're fully aware of this. Look at Tampa. They're spending, huh? They brought over Hassan Reddick, retained Chris Godwin.
It's the Godwin music.
That is his music.
Wow.
That made me feel like calm, even.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, it is.
God and win.
God
In his
win. Everyone relax.
So what did he? Did they put the numbers out on that?
Yeah, it was
66.
66. He signed 3 years, 66 million,
Okay.
and 44 guaranteed.
Look at him. Get the bag, Chris Godwin.
I mean,
21. What that average out? 21,
Some
22.
22.
Yeah, and it's
after
basically
taxes.
this year and the next two. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that Florida tax. Yeah, that Florida no state tax do look good, boy.
That's a
Yeah.
thing, huh? I'm surprised no one wants to go to Vegas. Oh, maybe that's why Geno Smith's like, get me to Vegas. You know what I mean? Get all the money.
I was gonna say the
Oh,
Seahawks
speaking
could
of
do
that,
the funniest thing and
Geno
bring in
was
Russell
traded.
Wilson.
I guess we'll just go while we're waiting for some more news to come in. Go through some of the existing news, right?
Yes. Okay. So, Ravens re-signed star tackle Ronnie Staley to a 3-year, $60 million extension.
Good for him.
Sorry, Chiefs. Sorry, Chiefs.
And the Seahawks re-signed Jaron Reed to a 3-year deal worth up to $25 million.
Okay.
Top of the
Aaron
big
Jones re-signed with the Vikings
the
on a
money.
2-year, $20 million deal.
That's right. Did he fix his hairline already?
And then the Bengals made a little mini splash with a Mike Gesicki re-signed for a 3-year, $25.5 million.
I like that.
Then Greg Russo and the Bills reached an agreement, $80 million extension that includes 54 guaranteed.
Wow.
Who the fuck is Greg Newsom?
And then you had Hollywood Brown going back to KC on a 1-year deal worth $11 million. And then you
Then we got Geno to the Raiders, right?
And then you had Zach Ertz re-signing for a 1-year deal.
For you, what's Bruh's name over there? Sanders? What's the tight end everyone was going crazy over?
Sinat.
It's Ben Sinnott.
Yeah, Ben Sinnott.
That's why I was like, "Arr."
Yeah, Ben Sinnott. And then there's and then they even signed old John Bates over there.
And also, we also know that Geno Smith signed with the Raiders.
There you go.
Yep.
Let's break this one down. What y'all think? I mean, okay, we like this for Brock Bowers, right?
Sure
I
do.
feel like this puts them in the driver's seat to target Mac Millen.
Oh,
Got a boy, the Arizona kid.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure. They need. I mean, you have your awesome perennial tight end, right? Generational talent, supposedly, or whatever
Right.
you're going on. And then who are your other pass catchers? So
But if I'm the
he still
Raiders,
there?
I would grab Gentry.
Is he still there?
How many years do you think you're gonna get out of Geno?
I think 2 or 3 tops.
yeah.
And
You keep him from getting mollywopped. He give you 3 years.
Yeah, 3 to 5.
yeah, 3 to 5. And what is he about? 30, mid-30s, early 30s?
Yeah, like 32.
Yeah, he's at 30, 36, 34.
No, he's that old?
He's like 36.
Yeah, I don't know if he moves the needle to where if you do bring in another receiver or something like that, they're contending in the AFC like that. I know the AFC is a
There is
little old.
crazy old Pete, right?
Ellen
He's
Jeffers.
old and senile, and he was like, I need Geno. You know what I mean? And Geno apparently was like, give me with my old buddy, crazy old Pete. They definitely got into the play. I mean, they made the conscious decision to move on from Russ at that point and then stick with Geno. They got into the playoffs that year. Then the last 2 seasons, they were a game or 2 out of the playoffs. So Geno's had them, quote unquote, in the mix.
In the mix, but can't get in the mix the last 2 as well, though. 100%. You know what I mean? I just think that you know, when he's at his floor at this stage of the career of his career, 100%. I don't think it moves the needle. You know what I mean? They steal some players away, even though you know you get 2 years out of him. You know, is that going to elevate you to where you want to be? And then you'll be right back trying to look for a quarterback unless you find a diamond in the rough in these later rounds. And I'm not saying they can't.
My bad, y'all garbage trucks.
It's Monday. Monday is your day, huh?
Yeah.
Thursday my day. But yeah,
I'm very fascinated watching them, like the machines, and they come to, they pick up the thing, and I always thought that was cool.
Don't get near those. I do a lot of lawsuits where people get hit with that.
Yeah, they be fucking cars up out here. With my garbage people, they be fucking them cars up with them arms.
Yeah.
Everything, and it gets stuck down, and they don't know it, and it just swipe some shit. But yeah, though, I think they should go quarterback, even though that they got Geno. If they like Shador,
that's also the person's fault. Put the can away from. I mean, I guess like
don't park next to the cans. Yeah. So what happens is those drivers will have to get off, and they have to go tell like the owner of the apartment complex that there's a vehicle in the way. Otherwise, they won't be able to empty the dumpster. And if they try to do it and like they don't have a spotter and they hit somebody or something, then it's on the driver and the company. They'll get sued. So
if I was to be able to survive one of those things, I would love that.
I did
like,
one where a kid got
suing the garbage company.
The kid got hit in the head, and he seemed like
that's terrible.
he seemed a little slow afterwards too, like in his answers.
Oh
and
wow!
Stuff, so I don't know.
Oh no!
He was like 16, I think.
He had a whole life ahead of him.
He got hit with a dumpster?
A dumpster.
No, with the arms from the dumpster.
Oh, no.
Came down
Yeah,
hit him,
those
like, on
things,
the
I
top
mean,
of the head.
they're able to lift some pretty significant amounts of weight. That shit is fucking, that, you know what I mean? You get hit with them, one of them woo-wops.
It looks like the Joey Bosa sweepstakes entered the Washington Commanders.
Uh-oh.
And his mom's trying to get a petition signed by. She started a petition of trying to get the 49er fans to get him to fucking the Niners. Again, how embarrassing is that? Like, Mom,
you can't pick where I work, Mom.
Petitions, Mom.
You can't pick where I work.
Right.
And defensive tackle.
Stay together, you know, like when you guys were kids.
Free agent defensive tackle Jonathan Allen is visiting the Vikings today.
Ooh, that's a
Jonathan
good
Allen.
spot for them. I mean, that's a good spot for him. They need interior help over there in the trenches. I don't like it. Come to the Niners.
They said you on the clock right now, Bo.
Okay, I'm gonna make my pick in a second. Let me light this joint.
And they're $13 t-shirts on Neon Peacock website right now.
Oh, word.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
They just
Okay, I'm
dropped
going
it right
shopping.
now. I got the email. So let's hit it up with a little promo. That is $13 regular and classic tees. Visit neonpeacockmerch.com. And the other t-shirts are also on sale. You can get tri blends for 21, extra soft for 16, premiums for 25, ringers for 20, performance for 29, champion and vintage wash for 25.
All right, fellas, I got some Justin Fields news right here.
Okay.
All right. About 3 minutes ago, the Steelers had given Justin Fields a contract extension offer. that his camp considered to be a lowball offer and was not confident that he would be a starter next season. But they're told the Jets are ready to offer him the starting job and reunite him with Garrett Wilson.
And see, maybe they're doing that to scare Fields away and be like, you know what, we really want Russ here. That way we can have DK and Russ connection.
And I bet you the conversation's like, we gave you a deal. We also gave one to Russ.
Oh, the Texans just signed someone. Braxton Berrios just signed the Texans.
The wide receiver from the U, 100%. He's a special teamer.
Yeah, he's a return guy there for him. They're kind of just making up. They didn't have Steve Sims anymore. They kind of missed him in the return game, and then with Tank Dell getting injured halfway through the year, there was another guy, who was not there. So they had to use a lot of their defensive backs and like nickel players to try to return kicks and stuff.
Yeah,
whoever they had. So Braxton Berrios is good.
1 year, $2 million deal.
Yeah, that's not
okay. Berrios is over there with the Texans now.
Yep.
Cool.
Let's go.
I've always liked him.
Hey, am I correct me if I'm wrong? I think life after the U, didn't he go to like an Ivy League school?
No, he stayed. He's
like a super business guy. Like I think he has like businesses and shit. Like he did like well for himself, like with his little money that he got. John Berrios. Berrios tacos.
Texans. Well, we needed depth at receiver now because we were down 2. So you bring in the Kirk replacement. You bring in the Diggs replacement with Kirk, and then you add some depth here with
bring back
Berrios.
Noah Brown while we're at
What's
it.
up, Albert?
Dude, he did.
What up, Albert?
Good. He did so good with Houston 2 years ago.
Yeah, fucking bring back Noah Brown. Fuck it.
He's the one who caught that. Did he catch that Hail Mary?
Isn't Berrios the one that dates all those freaking models and on IG and stuff like that?
I think he was linked to Kay Adams at one point also.
Word.
Yeah.
Look at old Braxton Berrios fucking on Kay Adams. He probably did her podcast one time and it was like
That's a long time ago. I think before she was like
cut the cameras off.
When she was a nobody.
Yeah.
I mean, how long has Kay Adams been? She was at the NFL for a minute, right? And then she's somewhere else now.
Yeah, she was on the morning show. She was the original one. Yeah, she was the original one.
And now she does Get Up with Kay Adams or something like that. I don't know.
She got her own shit.
She's got her own shit and she's killing
How
it.
lazy is that? Her parents are just like, all right, I got the name Kay.
That's my grandma's name.
Hey, you know what's funny is like I actually have a cousin named Kay and a cousin May, and then my brother is Jay. And in my family they call me Jay. I guess they're all lazy then.
It's easier to say.
He said my grandma's name's Kay.
You know everything. That's her name. Facts. They always ask her what's it short for, and it ain't short for nothing. That's
exactly. Everyone's like, what is Jay short for? Oh, I'm a junior. Okay.
I want to name my daughter Liz, and then be like, "What's that short for?" Elizabeth, and be like, "Nah, lizard."
Yeah, and we figured we go with Liz instead of Zerd. You know what I mean? You gotta figure
Man, it's the wrong time for Twitter to be down. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so Twitter's down.
They said the Bears get Drew Dahlman from the Falcons. Now that's 3 offensive line. That's 3 offensive line they done got.
First rounder.
They need some. That way, Caleb's not
well,
running for his life.
They have 3 new offensive line all of a sudden. Like Ben Johnson, that was he got in there. Was like, listen, if you want me to be that Ben Johnson offense, I'm gonna need them trenches.
He's heating up.
Facts. I heard that tequila bottle pop.
Yes, sir.
Top of the bonnet. I mean, good evening. Good evening, Big Brad. My bad.
Well, actually, I'm on the new schedule. I have the Saturday night, Sunday night off, so I go to work tonight, but I slept all through Sunday.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, my baller.
Right here, here's a little nugget for you guys. Jamar Chase was the only wide receiver with more fantasy PPR points than Chris Godwin in weeks 1 through 7 last season.
Wow.
Godwin was going crazy.
Man, Jamar Chase's contract, he wants to be the highest paid non-quarterback. It's just gone up.
Again, this guy, didn't he just get a new deal not that long ago?
Yeah, no, because Myles Garrett, he's the highest non-paid QB now.
And Chase wants to be the highest now.
But here's the thing, though, it's like he has 8 years under his belt. Like, you know what I mean? This is that type of contract you're seeking when you're only going up and up and up. And if you want to stay with a shitty ass Cleveland, that's the only thing. Cleveland, here's the thing. Cleveland been fucking the market up as of lately. Like, even to bring over Watson, they're like, all right, 230 guaranteed. You know what I mean? The highest guaranteed at that time was like 160.
Where are they getting this money from?
So for them to fuck the market up like that then and then do it now, I don't see this. And then this, like I said, it fucks the market up for a non-QB market because he's not even a receiver. And here's Chase like, I need better than Garrett.
And it also fucked Jerry Jones up too because he got a player that played the same position who be impacting the game damn near like Garrett does too.
The Chiefs just signed Elijah Mitchell.
Who?
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Elijah Mitchell worth up to $3.5 million.
Wow, they done brought in a young bull with some wheels.
It's cheap too.
I like that.
Who signed him?
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs. Ah, that's fucking irritating.
I like that, boy. Oh my God.
They're mixing up that running back room fast.
100%. And you know they always go cheap.
He's a return guy extraordinaire. One, and then two, he could be like the Jerick McKinnon type. You know what I mean? Because that's a role there. Last year they had it with P. Ryan. So yeah, it's just annoying because like as much as I want them to throw at their early down backs, like how it was when they had Kareem Hunt once upon a time. Jamal Charles once upon a time, where it's like just throw it at the running backs on the early downs too. So you know what I mean? You're gonna have even if he's not a 3-down back, he's still getting worked into the passing game because that's how they were using Pacheco a couple years ago. And then
yeah, I like that move for the Chiefs, bro. 100%. You ain't. What'd you say? $3 million for 2 years?
It's a contract worth up to $3.5 million.
For 1 year, I guess.
For 1 year? Oh, yeah. That's a dark throw. 100%. And we seen Elijah Mitchell in the 2020 season almost put up a Bandicoot on the ground. You know what I mean? 100%.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So he got the ability to
Bandicoot Island.
100%. He got the ability to make shit shake in that backfield 100%.
I remember I was live with Spencer. This is years ago. And then we got the news that Jeff Wilson got hurt. Right, this is like in the offseason. He had torn meniscus, and then everyone was like, "Oh, it's Trey Sermon time." And then it was Spencer. He goes, "I don't know. Look out for that kid." That's my best Spencer impression. Look out for that kid, Elijah Mitchell, Raging Cajun. Yeah, and he went to school with him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like he had class with him and everything. I asked him, "Does he smoke weed?" He's like, "Nah, not that I know of." I'm like, "Okay, good kid." But I put Elijah Mitchell on every dynasty roster that year, getting him in like round 30, whatever the fuck of a startup. And he got in the mix by week 2. He was the guy. Granted, Mostert goes out there that very first series in Detroit and it dies. Literally, like his first touch of the game, he was out for the season. And then Trey Sermon, this is kind of crazy how it all worked out. They're in Detroit week 1. Trey Sermon goes out with Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk's a sophomore at this point, and he brings out the freshman running back with him. Like, hey, let me show you out. And this was a motherfucking COVID times, so they broke the protocol. As a team, they kept that on the low, but they basically didn't give Ayuk any real snaps that game, and then they healthy scratched Trey Sermon. So Mostert goes down first series. They're like, all right, Elijah Mitchell and Debo. They're like, fucking Debo too. Like, you guys are the running backs now. And that's actually it. That was the season.
And that's how it stayed.
Yeah. Kind of crazy. And Ayuk was in the doghouse for like 6-7 weeks for real. They would just have him out there playing decoy and shit. Shanahan was hot.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Back then, if you broke protocol,
it was the free
Ayuk.
Ayuk.
Had to forfeit a game. Because like, if you expose yourself to a whole team, you're like, oh, our whole team's been exposed. Remember everyone was wearing the wristbands during that time, like, so they could tell how far distance you were and where you've been in the fucking, you know what I mean?
Like the way they should be tracking the footballs.
Right?
Come on now.
Someone's doing it this year, I think.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Dang, imagine the chain gang union, huh? They're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? What do they do? Do they hold lasers?
They're there for backup.
Okay.
just in case there's a malfunction.
They're there with the oh, you know what would be awesome if they're doing the chains, but then they go to the laser too. Okay, so the chain gang says this, the laser says this, the chain gang is so totally off.
And they arguing.
They argue. AI,
Well, I'm right.
just arguing with the laser. Laser.
Ain't arguing with no laser.
Precision. Hello.
The laser wins. Justin Fields will not sign with Pittsburgh unless they commit to him being the QB1 per Adam Schefter.
Yeah, I like that. Look at Fields. Balls dropped time.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't doing this 2 quarterback system. Whatever they're trying to do.
I know.
This ain't college.
Shitty all this QB market is. Give me the money. That'd be the most honest thing ever. Like, listen,
Right.
I mean, look at that.
Amy.
Yeah, hey man, do you want to go with Daniel Jones, Mike Tomlin?
All right, BJ Hill just signed a $3 million deal with the Bengals.
All right,
Okay,
running
a
up that.
1-year extension.
You're not running up that hill.
Come on now.
Yeah, BJ Hill kind of sucks, but he's gonna get thrusted in there. Pause. No fucking no Hubbard.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Sam Hubbard. That's funny because they go, and we're releasing Sam Hubbard. He goes, no, I'm retiring. It's kind of like, you can't fire me. I quit.
Yep. That's how I would do it. Screw that. It looks bad the other way. Got released. Never played
No,
again.
I'm retiring.
All right.
Yeah,
A little post
Washington
fucking conference.
Commanders
Like,
just signed.
I just want to thank the Bengals organization.
For absolutely
Give
nothing.
me an opportunity.
To
All right,
retire.
Washington just got an agreement with defensive tackle Siobhan Greenlaw.
Oh.
Who? Minnesota?
No, Washington.
They're bringing in Greenlaw? Or
Yep.
Not Dre Greenlaw.
No, Siobhan
Oh.
Kinlaw.
Oh,
oh,
Kinlaw.
Javon Kinlaw.
My bad. Sorry. about
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh man.
I thought so too. I was like, Greenlaw? Defensive
Like,
tackle.
damn.
You know, put him in a
Like
new
Grenard.
position.
I was like,
my
hold on,
apologies.
did he say Jonathan? I'm like, maybe he meant Grenard.
Javon Kinlaw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He put a little accent in it. He said Javon.
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 Siobhan.
Yeah, Kinlaw. You know what I'm saying? He
Javon.
was supposed to be Buckner 2.0. He was like poor man's, homeless man's squatter Buckner.
Squatter. The squatter version.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start using that. Oh, he's like squatter Buckner. Like he's just staying in a house that he doesn't own, squatting.
Oh, we're a copy of Jonathan's version. I don't know if that's on record. Sorry, I'm doing work in the background while we're breaking
How do you
news.
think?
Yeah, Jets defensive tackle Javon Kinlaw. 3 years, 45 mil.
Yeah, and the only reason he was there with Saleh is because Saleh was the dumbass that was like, let's trade fucking Buckner and then go get Kinlaw, baby.
They ain't did shit for us.
He did nothing. DJ Jones outplayed him.
Come on now. 6th
Right.
round pick, 5th round pick, or something like that.
Now, what team do you boys think is going to make the biggest splash today?
The ones with the most money.
Patriots.
I mean, but see, well, what's a splash at this point, right?
Well, and then Godwin is off the market, so
Exactly.
that's a big name that's off the market.
Like, whoever starts-
The Patriots.
I mean,
still
it'd be
set
the
that
Patriots
defense.
maybe trading for Ayuk.
I
Or
think they
someone
want
trading
Williams,
for
the
Ayuk.
big dog from where is it? Philadelphia?
Milton.
Milton, sorry, yeah.
Or
Did the
AJ
Patriots
Brown.
already sign somebody too?
The Chiefs signed Hollywood, and then now Elijah Mitchell, the missile.
Oh,
And I remember
like that.
before his name was Elijah. Then like he started correcting everybody, and then even Sleeper changed it and made him Eli.
Yeah, I like
He's
that.
like,
move
yo,
for him
bro,
for
they call
sure.
me Eli, bro. No one calls
the book. of
Eli
life.
Manning Elijah.
Maybe it's Elias.
Right.
They really ask him though. They're like, so what's Eli short for? Eli?
Come on now.
That's like being named Rex. That's like that was always on my top 15 when I was thinking of who not to name my son. Like, yeah, Rex.
You know, I'm a big Jim Rome
Named after a
fan,
dinosaur.
right? And Jim Rome got the top Rexes of the sports world. So he
Oh, there
does
you
it on
go.
his show. You know,
Where's
he's just
Rex Grossman rank?
you know, I'm a big Suns fan, so Rex Chapman, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I follow him on Twitter. He's pretty good. Like he posts good stuff.
Yeah, Rex Chapman is a fool, bro. Everything.
Oh, word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a badass name.
Yep.
And he was ill.
What's that short for? Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Come on
that
now.
might even be even more badass. Yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rex Optimus Prime
Damn.
Figueroa.
That's right.
Figueroa.
See, my girl would never let me name. I actually knew a guy because from just meeting other parents when our kids went to school together, type of shit. But yeah, he named his son Optimus Maximo.
Oh shoot, that's pretty cool. We can just call him Max.
That's exactly what they call him.
Or Optimo.
And I was like, Optimus Maximo. Like,
Dude.
he named his son like the jumper. That's hard.
Sounds like a
and then
wrestler.
his other son is like Chase Danger or something like that. Something dope, like some super badass. And then but it's funny because it's a Optimus Maximo new win.
Here's my son, Chase Whiskey. Chase Whiskey Cola. Over here.
Right?
I'm gonna name my kids.
No one names their kids after medicines, huh? Like Robitussin. Yeah, that's my son, Robo. What's it short for? But Robitussin.
I don't know. Some of the names in the NFL are pretty crazy.
I mean, there's like for a while there we had like a wave of Shaqs and Raekwons. I was like, oh, they were big fans. Their dads were. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. The woo.
Oh,
For the children.
then there was a wave of Jalen's. Like Jalen Rose, he always says that too. Like, I was the first Jalen. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Everybody started naming their kids Jalen. And I kind of not mad at it. But, you know what I mean? Because I didn't want any confusion.
I know a few.
I got boy names. Like, I got a cousin Andy, but her name is like Andrew. Her name is Andrew Maya. We call her Andy. And
Andrew Maya?
We all call her Alex.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Stuff like that's cool. You never meet a Bobby. That's a girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Like my kid's Weston, but we call him Wes.
See, that's badass. Weston. It's like an adverb. He's Weston, bro. He's doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Easton.
So that was a consideration. It was like that Easton was like Easton was a little more common, so we're like, we'll do the Weston.
Right. Like, listen. And I would go full west. I'd be like, I only stay on the west wing of the house.
Now the charges have been
Listening to West Coast music. You know what I mean? Got the Wes Welker jersey on.
That's
This
who
is
he
the
was named
first
after.
thing I've seen Diggs attached to the Chargers note.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It is your boy birthday. You want to give your boy a birthday shout out, man?
I already did.
Okay.
He sang and everything.
Oh, my mama. Now all he needs is a new weapon for his birthday.
He got his protector, I guess, back.
Needs Evan Ingram.
He's visiting Denver today.
Yeah, that's what
That's a good spot.
Who just said that? Oh, Chase was talking about
did
that. Yeah.
Shout out to Chase.
Shout out to Chase. Shout out to everybody in the
That's a good
motherfucking
spot
chat.
for Evan Ingram. Because, like, he's not a blocking tight end at all. So, like, they would have him running routes for real. You know what I mean? Like Sean Payton's tight ends. You know what's funny? After Jimmy Graham, was I the only one, or was y'all too? We did shit like give me Kobe Fleener, give me Jared Cook, whatever. Even all the way down to Taysom Hill, like whatever
I rocked
Sean
with
Payton's
Jared
tight
Cook.
end was. He had the super tight end though. With
Yeah,
Taysom.
I missed the Green Bay Jared Cook year or everything.
That was a good year. because I hated Jared Cook almost as much as I hated Mark
Hella
Ingram.
inconsistent.
Because Jared Cook, he'd be like 2 good games. You'd be like, oh shit, I need to start Jared Cook. Then you get the 2 bad games, and you're like, I fucking bench him. Then he has 2 good games. You're like, man, what the fuck is going on with Jared Cook?
Latest
It's
rumor.
like when you hit all the red lights, you're like, God fucking damn it.
Oh, I hate that. I'll say
Yeah,
latest
it-
rumor is Aaron Rodgers is close to signing a deal with the Steelers.
Whoa.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like this.
Whoa, that's
I like
the
this
best
for DK
outcome.
and thing. I don't give a fuck.
That's
what no
the
one says.
best
Rodgers was
outcome.
cooking at the end of that
For
last
DK
year. He was
Metcalf-
cooking.
DK Metcalf, that's huge.
For Pickens, for the whole offense.
Yeah.
Now they just got to protect his
Pickens,
ass.
yep.
It's huge for
And
that
fucking
one share of
the fire
Aaron Rodgers
booth.
I have in Dynasty.
Right, me too. One share.
Okay, maybe now maybe Najee stays. You know what I'm saying? They both from Cali. You know what I
I
mean?
move on. If I'm
Najee's
from
like-
them, if I'm them, I move on for Najee and I go young in later on in the
just-
draft.
Just let Jalen
And
Well,
you
Ramsey
know they
shoot
are a
out back, see
team
what happens.
who's not afraid to take a first-round running back. I mean, they did it with Najee.
Oh,
And
facts.
and they do it based on like, okay, so now we got this motherfucker for 5 years.
Yeah, I'll let
essentially.
Najee move on, bro. And they still got their first round pick though, right? All they did was
Okay,
give him a
Najee, I need
second.
Najee to the Chargers.
I've seen a lot of Najee Harris to the Chargers this morning.
Oh, see,
Okay,
there
I
it
need
is.
that because that means that you know he's gonna run. They're gonna run his ass into the dirt. No, for sure. That's what you do in that system. You run into
100%.
the dirt.
He's on his
Well, they
second. He's on his second contract. Yeah, I mean, you gonna have to get 30
Squeeze-
attempts a
squeeze the
game.
juices.
Oh my mama.
Pause.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. I said squeeze the juices. We were talking about a dude. I had to pause it.
Come on now.
10 points on my correct pause.
Good use.
Yeah,
Good
Brett.
use.
Okay.
Here, hold on. I got you.
Oh,
Okay.
the Chiefs. The
Finalize
Chiefs
it.
got a offensive lineman. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
We're
from the
talking about-
Niners.
Yeah, they gave him 30 million. It said.
I don't
Yeah.
know where they
Ha-ha.
get all this money.
You can't beat them, join them. That's what he said. He said, toodaloo, Niners. No, you know
Yeah.
what's funny? No one wants to come to the Niners in this free agency. It's kind of making me mad.
I think they not really trying to offer up for no big names like that. You know, first day is going to be all. I mean, we got some low levels and some mid tiers, but you know, the first few days is the heavy hitting swings, and then you know we get a little further out, and you start getting the mid tier and the low levels that's starting to sign. I hope we don't try and break the bank, swing for the fence, the grand slam in
I
free
wouldn't mind
agency.
we bring in Diggs.
I don't even think we need Diggs, man. Slick Rick.
Because like the fact that we were like tied to Adams for a sec there just kind of gives me a thought that
Yeah, but at this point in their careers, Adams is a way different player than what
that
Diggs
is true. And
100%.
because we would just need an outside guy, that would be Diggs. You know what I mean? And he could play inside too, Paul.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be all right, bro. No lie, especially at the wide receiver position with these
Okay,
young bulls.
because you know what's funny? I'm
100%.
glad you said that because before we got on the stream, I was talking about how the moment we traded away Debo, I was like, oh my god, we're depleted. Like, with the chance that Ayuk's all banged up still.
Well, you know, in Shanahan's scheme, everything is yak. You know what I mean? Even though we wasn't having the players last year in yak, and it showed in Brock Purdy's average yard per yard downfield. You know what I mean?
Tripled.
Yak wasn't near last year, and that's in the last few years. That's not how we play 100%. So once we get back to getting Slick Rick involved and Garendo back, healthy motherfuckers that can take the ball from anywhere at any given time 100%. Now you throw in Jacob Cowan 100%, and you might get one more young bull in this draft 100%, bro. You don't need to go make no swing, bro. And you're about to pay Brock, so you got to remember you can't be just paying any and everybody 100%. You got to replenish through the draft and hope that your draft picks hit, which they haven't been doing as of lately.
Yeah, John Lynch, do better.
100%.
Going back to the Steelers potentially finalizing a deal with Rodgers, right? I was just thinking about this because Mike Tomlin, he's the second chance giver. You know what I mean? Remember Brian Flores?
Andy Reid brought back Michael Vick after the dog fighting shit. Second chance giver. Didn't nobody want to fuck with Vick.
So did for that matter, when
Hunt.
Mike Vick got injured and he was kind of sitting around for a couple years.
Reem Hunt.
I guess he brought him back.
Tyreek Hill
I'm
has
talking
some.
about Mike Tomlin too. He brought back Mike Vick even at one point. Remember, he sat behind Ben Roethlisberger for a sec there.
Oh yeah.
One season.
Yeah, right.
He even got in the mix.
Right, I do remember that.
Because
All right, the
Roethlisberger
Patriots
got
are
hurt.
signing start linebacker Robert Spillane, the former Raider.
Whoa.
Who's signing Spillane?
The Patriots.
Told you the Patriots are gonna start
And
making.
the Jaguars
Okay.
are signing.
So that means
Your- the Jaguars are signing
crazy
Javon
because
Lewis.
they were trying to get Sherwood, couldn't get Sherwood, and I'm glad Sherwood ended up.
And they just got Landry too. So, like I said, they going all defensive side, bro.
They're gonna build. Yeah,
That means they're gonna draft
Everything.
offense, bro.
And then one of y'all, shout out to one of y'all on the panel on the last show we did. Somebody said that he's going straight to New England when he got released. I think that was the Friday show we did.
Yeah, I called it. Toot my own horn.
Come on now.
Yeah, Lee did say that the Jaguars are signing Jordan Lewis, but he's the NFL's highest paid nickel cornerback now.
Let's go. Put him in the books. You know what we didn't really talk about at all? The Devontae Adams landing spot with the Rams. I called that too. I was like,
oh, my bad.
My
My
when
apologies.
they signed Stafford, I was like, oh, they're because remember they were talking about, oh, if they don't get Stafford, they're gonna bring in Rodgers and Adams. And then they signed Stafford back. I'm like, oh, they're still gonna go after Adams, bro. What do y'all think about this?
And for $22 million a season, what did he get? 2 years, 40 something?
He got 2 years, 40 something, but 26 guaranteed. So he basically got
So this year is guaranteed.
And the Rams just re-signed Jimmy G.
Who?
The Rams.
Okay, so they're gearing up. They're locking this is the 2025 look Rams.
So what they do is all draft, they gonna get backups for some certain offensive positions, but they still going defense to add to that young ass defense. That's why you can load up on the offensive side of the ball. You got picks.
I can see them going cornerback. Like
corner. You're losing Roseboom. Roseboom is a free agent.
There's some linebackers in this.
Yeah, on my mama. This is a great defensive draft. They said 100% offensive line is.
I hate the Rams.
Pause.
The fucking Hollywood Rams. They always have to be star-studded. It's the Hollywood Rams.
But Les Snead going at it a whole different way now. Even though they first go around, fuck them picks. These last few years, man, we want them picks.
Yeah. Well, because think about this. The first couple years, they're like, yeah, fuck those picks. Let's go get Jalen Ramsey, right? And they're like, hey, fuck those picks. Also give me fucking Sammy Watkins, right? Then they're like, hey, you know what? Fuck this pick. Brandon Cooks, right?
Von Miller. They brought in Von Miller.
Then they're like, hey, fuck this pick. Von Miller. And then
I wonder where I think he's going back
his
to Denver.
first round pick was a couple years ago. Like,
you think Von Miller goes back to Denver?
That'll be a nice homecoming. They got a nice defense over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're young.
I think Zach Allen is on. No, Zach Allen ain't a free agent. Who's a free agent over there?
I mean, if they bring in a savvy vet like Jonathan Allen in that middle,
pull up the top 100
Michael
free
Hoyt
agents
or whoever the fuck it is, like if they could shore up that middle, and then they got two premier pass rushers with or young premier pass with Versa and Young, and then they even have that Fisk kid.
Come on now, he was a teammate of Versace.
Oh, word! They're like, fucking bring my boy over here. Yeah, but you're right though. They've been this last couple of years. They're doing it through free agency. Because remember, even a couple years ago, they brought in Allen Robinson for what that's worth. I mean, they brought in who else? They bring in Demarcus Robinson, and they brought in now they bring in Devontae Adams. They're like, well, I mean, they're losing a cup, so that's who's he's definitely getting.
They haven't completely lost him yet. There's still talks, right?
Oh my God, that'd be annoying, huh?
They keep Cook, boy. That's a.
Because then it's like just have Stafford. Because it's like even for Puka, I was already like, I looked this up yesterday. Like, damn, and he averaged 20. Devontae Adams, wherever he's been so far in his career, even last year, when you combined his time with the Raiders and
the Jets,
he averages 26 red zone targets a season.
Damn.
Right. And it's like, here's Puka, who's had I think 6 or 8 touchdowns. What does he got? He had 6 his rookie year. What did he have last year?
And it took him hella long.
Yeah, I think he had a rushing touchdown last year to go along with his couple of receiving. But yeah, it's rare, but he's gonna get the pepper. Yeah, I mean, And that's interesting too, because when you have a Devontae Adams, you can't just. I would also make the argument that helps Puka too, because one thing that Stafford does, he locks in on his guy. He was definitely locking in on Puka even when Kupp was healthy, but they throw so goddamn much that both of them were still getting double-digit targets. But Puka was like getting 15 in some games, and this fool was getting like 10 and 12. You know what I mean? That's gonna be one of the same gang strategies, bro. I'm not mad if I have Puka and a goddamn Adams, and then get Stafford later.
Come on now, them is facts.
Let's go. I'm doing it. Everybody stay away from them. Yes, redraft is fun like that. You can do wild shit. Because you're like, all right, let's see if this works. But don't you got to make sure it falls to you in that way, right? You can't just be like, all right, I'm going in here, I'm getting all the Rams.
DJ, oh no, they re-signed him.
Who?
DJ Jones. They just re-signed him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they're keeping him over there in Denver, huh?
Right, 100%.
They probably keep that going too, as well. Because they were mad decent. Shout out to DJ Jones, man. We had a first round guy. He outright beats him out, and then has a career year on his fucking last year of his existing contract. He goes and gets a gig with DJ Jones. I mean, now he's on his third contract. Look at him.
With Denver. Read up with Denver, the team that brought him over. That shit is crazy.
That was they had Vance Joseph at the time. He's a Mike Zimmer disciple.
Damn, DeMar Hamlin is a free agent. Shout out to DeMar, man. Get paid.
Yeah, man. The DeMar clone. That was fucked up. They're like, no, he's dead. It's a
DeMar clone.
They're like, he's a clone. That'd be the day. I'm gonna start rumors I'm a clone.
Whoa.
That's how you know you made it, though, bro. When they're like, listen, it's not the same Bogart, bro. It's got to be a clone.
Even Kareem Hunt is a free agent. I wonder if that has something to do with bruh.
Probably. He didn't do as much as he did this year. I mean, as he did the previous year.
He might go back to Cleveland.
Clevelander.
Depending on there's a world like, what are they gonna do, right? You're just gonna go with your own four. They probably there's a lot of running backs in the class. They might draft somebody. I never thought of that. Cleveland could be an interesting landing spot for us in fantasy for a running back because it's Stefanski, so they're gonna run. And if they don't bring back Chubb, or even if they have Chubb and they draft a youngster and the Chubb ain't, because Chubb, he looked like
Dallas gonna go get Chubb and hope that they can revitalize his ass.
I would like that actually. They were a good run blocking line last year, but then they definitely had Zach Martin retire.
Rico was a free agent.
Yeah, they expressed interest in retaining.
Yeah, they want to retain him because they want to pair him up with maybe a young back.
Yeah, they want to get it.
They're gonna probably see what his market value is first.
Who's that?
Rico.
Rico's out.
Rico. Suave.
We in full fantasy mode, my G's. 100%.
Yeah, it's like the season started again.
Yeah, this thing down
Let's
quick.
go. 100%.
Is King still on the clock? I'm gonna text him.
I think King was in the chat earlier.
Oh yeah, shout out to King.
Top of the morning, King D, man, on the road, man. 100%.
Get in the bag, B.
King D, we need your opinion on this story since you on the road too. Shout out to Slim. From a fan's perspective, 100% Boogie Vision. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Slim.
We did a story on these 18-wheelers in Boston. I wish I could do it with Lee's accent. Boston. Oh my mama. Yeah, but in Massachusetts, I can't even say it. Massachusetts. There it is. Good looking, big bro. That they're mandating a certain amount of EV 18-wheelers in order for you to sell gas.
Oh shit! Yeah, they're trying to make it all electric in those.
Right, that shit crazy, man. I hope you can give us your take on that, man. On my mama.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy how they're doing that.
Facts.
And then they're gonna choose a place like Massachusetts, because then, you know, they always choose some kind of city first. Like, all right, let's see if it works here. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
And they, of course, they got a heavy. I mean, it was that Slim was breaking it down. He's like, they only got like but a few stations over there, so it'd be easy for them to just switch it all up. And then next thing you know, all these other motherfuckers ain't fucking with it. You know what I mean?
Man, facts, bro.
Yeah, and then you're probably gonna charge more. You know what I mean? Because he's for services, I would imagine.
You know you is, because you got the monopoly on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're the only charging station around this bitch. And not only the charging station, remember Slim was talking about the mechanical work on that shit. The mechanics, the mechanic shops, all that bullshit.
Because now it becomes like if motherfuckers ain't electric car certified mechanics and type of shit. You know what I mean?
That shit crazy, bro. Oh my mama.
Yeah, shout out to LQ. That's what he was before. He was a Tesla mechanic.
LQ.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We're trying to get Hufanga.
Works at NFL Network now. Shout out.
That's super dope. That's good for him.
Right?
Yeah, I saw him all giddy the other day. Who was it? I don't remember who they were interviewing, but it was somebody from the Rams organization, and he was all like, you know, like geeking out.
That's right.
He was geeking out on his socials. He's like, I can't believe it. I think on Twitter or whatever, he's posting like behind the scenes stuff. It's funny. I was like, I'm happy for you, bro.
Come on now.
Badass.
Facts.
He's loving Cali too. He's every time I text him, I just love Cali, bro. I'm like, right?
Oh, that's right. He was like in New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
That's hard.
He get to wake up and see the sunshine every mother. It never rains in Southern California. That's what they tell me. All right, my wifey just said one of them passed away out of the group. I don't know which one it was.
So one of the Tonys?
Yeah. She just told me that not too long ago. A couple days ago.
Find a day, whatever you want.
Come on now.
You know I can't remember. Because
the Giants are signing Paulson Adebo.
Yeah, Adebo. The Rams are signing him?
No, Giants.
Oh, the Giants? Oh, okay. That's a good
What up, Candlestick?
Candlestick.
What up, bro?
He said, damn, I wanted the Niners to grab Dahlman. Pause.
All right, who's the first quarterback domino to fall?
We definitely need O-line help.
Rodgers?
Sure.
Yeah, I know we need help. SOS.
Nah, it's gonna be Darnold. I think it's Darnold.
You think Darnold's the first?
Because Darnold is the top of the market. You know
Darnold
what I mean?
to Seattle.
That's what they've been saying all this morning. That's why they gave up Geno. You wouldn't give up Geno and DK without no plan. You know what I mean? So that's what I was hearing this morning.
There's a correlation too with Clint Kubiak. You know what I mean? Clint Kubiak was the receivers coach and the QB coach at one point with the Niners, and that 1 year, I think he was already the QB coach. But yeah, he was definitely there with Darnold one of those years. You know what I mean? So there's a correlation. And Darnold's coming from O'Connell, which is like part of the, essentially the tree. So like, yeah, I would like that too for my JSNs selfishly. And I don't want them to bring in nobody. So it's all of it. It's like a poor man's CD Lamb type of shit this year. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's just CD over there. He gets all of it, right? Like let's get that for JSN.
Yeah, because he did. I think he had 150 targets last year.
We're gonna take those numbers up.
Oh, my mama. Come on now. What you want him to float around to 175, 180?
We're taking it to 180.
Come on now. And they still got the chance to get somebody in this motherfucking draft. They could go early wide receiver this draft if they get Sam Darnold. Because I think
in my version they don't do that. It's just JSN.
Just JSN. With Jake Bobo.
With Jake Bobo, I picked up Jake. I think I bought it for $20 off the waiver, and then there was like 2 bids. You know what I mean? None of them put money. I was like, all right, fuck it.
We got the bots in the building. Top of the morning to you, bots. We appreciate you helping run this bitch up.
Shout out to the bots, baby.
Yes, sir.
Corn bots.
Corn
bots. Chase just said here in the chat that Denver's close to a deal with Hufanga.
Oh, word. That's a good landing spot for him. It'll be him and what's his name? Brandon Jones. You know what I'm talking about?
And PS2.
Yeah.
PS2, boy, we're probably the illest quarter out there.
Yeah,
You got
Brandon Jones
PS2,
going crazy, man.
Stingley, Sauce. Who else is shutting shit down?
See, you know what I would do too? I would put it in order like this: Surtain, Stingley, then Sauce. Out of that, because like Sauce kind of, you know what I mean? Like he was getting roasted by like Calvin Ridley. Remember that game? Roasted him. He was getting roasted all year last year. Maybe he just did. He wouldn't put no effort because he was like, man,
That was a Mason Rudolph game where he threw for almost 300.
roasted.
Not Mason Rudolph, racist Rudolph. My bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's right. I was like, who is that guy?
Yeah, who the fuck is Mason? We don't know no Mason around this motherfucker.
Yeah, racist Rudolph. He put up some numbers in that one.
Yeah, I was because fucking Chiggy O went on a tear at the end of the year too.
Mm-hmm.
The tight end for the Titans.
Oh yeah,
he went on a nice little tear for like 3 games at the end of the year.
Nick Westbrook Ikine.
He's a fucking free agent.
NWI.
NWI is a free agent. Oh my mama, he might slide into somewhere where he could be useful because he scored in 6 straight games last year.
I think it's 6 or 7. You're right.
This is special teams whiz too on the return. So maybe we go. Shit, man, come on to the Niners. Return some balls. Pause.
We got King D in the building. He said they tried to do the same thing over at the port starting at 2025. You can't register new diesel trucks to get in the ports. Has to be grandfathered in, but they extended it. Not enough charges. There it is there. Facts. Good looking, big bro.
Shit.
Oh, my mama.
Oh, man, we're too late, huh? Because I say let's throw all our money together and open one of them bitches up.
Come on, now let's go buy some acreage, Brad. Just start throwing charging stations on that bitch.
Hey, come here and charge your shit. Charge. Come on down to Bogarts and get the charge. Charge that Bogarts. Slogan.
Yeah, that shit crazy how they trying to mandate that EV shit.
It could really not work though. They want to try it. They want to see if it can be beneficial for the environment. But when it comes to moving loads in a big ass truck and you got to go hundreds of miles, how long is it going to take to fucking charge that big ass?
Come on now,
that load. Is it going to take an hour and a half? So now all this shit's going to get delayed. They're going to have all sorts of problems getting cargo on time.
Yeah, like what if you move in like frozen goods, right? Because them motherfuckers, them frozen truck trailer things, man, they got a whole engine of their own on there. You know what I mean?
Facts. A refrigerated thing.
Shit, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't even need to turn the engine off on some of those trucks. You just fucking fuel up, and shit's not like.
Derek Barnett's going back to the Texans on a $5 million deal, and then the Titans are loading up on the offensive line, agreeing to terms with Steelers left tackle Dan Moore on a 4-year, $82 million deal worth $50 million guaranteed.
Good God.
See, that's the thing about the Steelers offensive line. Boom, you just lost one. Even though you took an offensive lineman in the first round, I can't think of his name.
All right, Eagles defensive tackle Milton Williams goes to the Panthers.
Okay.
Hey, they're
So you pairing him with Derek Brown? Is that his name? The boy from Auburn?
Yeah.
I like that Derek Barnett going back to the Texans. We're shoring up that defensive line right now.
That's right.
Damn, Milton Williams to the freaking Panthers. Wow.
Right.
Now the Patriots are getting screwed. They bought Godwin and Williams. All that money, and they're spending it like shit.
Come on now.
I love to rub it in my friends' faces. Oh, God.
2 hours ago, NFL fans are convinced Micah Parsons is getting traded to the Detroit Lions after Cowboy star posts curious message on social media.
Whoa.
Oh, my God, I'm hating.
To the Lions?
Don't do it, stupid Cowboys.
Hey, them is facts though, King D. He said they just trying to put the owner out, small business out of business. 100%.
Yeah, because
Parsons took to social media.
Oh yeah, right.
Corporate shit, man.
Yeah, because
electric shit is expensive, bro.
That actually 100% right there, because the big crews they could own like 50 trucks and then 25 trailers, and when those 25 pull in, they just swap out the fucking truck and then plug in the one that was just used, and then tomorrow they can come back, take the plug out, put fucking trailer on, and drive away. And and they can afford the 50 trucks. But a dude with one truck who's making pretty good money for himself, he's gonna have a hard time getting jobs. I don't know who he's gonna work for.
Yeah, and then they really need to give us grants because in my small business, the gas is already X'd out since the turn of last year. You know what I mean? Since 2024, you can't buy that shit. You know, no, since the turn of because it's the beginning of the year. That shit was last year. Oh my mama! So you can't buy gas shit. Now you want me to, when my equipment break down, hopefully the mechanics can repair it. If not, I got to change my whole motherfucking equipment over to fucking battery powered. And then, you know what I mean, I gotta plug that shit up. That shit finna run up my motherfucking SMUD and PG&E. That's what we got out here in Northern California, you know what I mean? It's just your utilities, you know what I mean? Unless you got solar panels and shit like that, you know what I mean? Everybody don't got that shit. So yeah, so they need to give grants in order to go ahead and help you buy that shit. Or like when the first Teslas and shit, they was giving motherfuckers credit, but credits to buy that shit. But like Sim said, only certain motherfuckers can afford that shit. And it's really gonna be like how y'all just said about the putting them small businesses out and the big business able to buy that shit. Then they gonna get deals on the truck because they buying so many at a time.
Bank, take Lil Bank.
There it is.
All right, I got a question for JD. All of the panel. All right, what the charges are out on all the. Here's our options: Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Tyler Lockett, Amari Cooper, Slayton, or Hopkins. I take either Cooper or Lockett.
I was gonna say
I like Diggs.
I like the Diggs or Lockett or Cooper. I don't want Keenan Allen because he's just gonna go over there and take it away from the McConkey. McConkey is new better Keenan Allen. He's just gonna play this dominant slot role. Keenan Allen, stay the fuck out of here.
Yeah, if I'm y'all, I don't even take nobody out of this free agency class. Go get somebody young, bro. 100%.
You're paying Herbo.
You didn't hit in the draft already. You could probably do it again. I know this shit is a dart throw at these players, but you know what I mean. Got a good track record from last year. Let's go ahead.
Well, we have 12 picks to play with. Pause.
That's a lot. You can take a couple of those and move up and get somebody if you want.
Exactly. That we can swing back into the first round if we want to.
Mm-hmm.
Because that guy Golden, they're not projecting Golden to be a top 15 pick. They're projecting.
Isn't Golden the kid from Texas?
Yeah, that's the one.
That was like, shh.
No,
I think Peacock's boys are going to go after the one that CJ played with from Ohio State.
What's his name?
Mbukwa?
Egbuka.
I don't know.
It's some nice receivers out there. I wouldn't even overpay one of these guys.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, I like that Kirk signing for 16 mil, and then they freed up the 16 mil, so he's basically free.
Exactly.
And Kirk has a few seasons with 1,000 yards receiving under his belt, so you know what I mean. He's a productive player when healthy for sure.
Yeah,
What's up, mama? Hey, girl. What's up, mama?
I know. I don't
know you.
I got puppies at the house right now. They're a lemon beagle lab mix because my wife fosters dogs, so we have a puppy in the house like every month.
Yeah, my puppies is tearing stuff up. They eating the pads, bro.
What are they, 2 months old now, JD?
Nah, they 3 months big, bro. They got to be 13 weeks or 14 weeks now.
Amazing how time flies.
I missed that. I didn't know the Lions released Zadarius Smith.
Yeah, that was early this morning. They released him. Yeah.
Wow.
We got another signing. Carlton Davis to the Pats.
Okay, look at them. They're fixing
defense.
So Carlton Davis is gonna be awesome opposite.
They're gonna fix that defense this year, and then probably next year fix the offense.
Or they're gonna target a lot of offense in this draft.
Yes,
because they're beefing up on their. Look at this. Fucking Ghost. He took Malik Mustafa. That made me really mad.
Cap said it. Carlton to the yeah.
Shout out to Big Caps, man.
100%. All caps and lowercase caps. 100% the duo, man. Yes, sir.
Donato also. Yeah.
Come on now. Oh my mama.
The young bull.
Wasn't Carlton Davis in
Detroit and Tampa?
Tampa Bay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh my mama.
Yeah, he'll be good opposite of Gonzalez.
So he got 3 years, 60 million, and 34.5 guaranteed.
I'm really upset about
Yeah, I
that.
barely got the news right now.
Pick. That shit really made me upset right there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Damn, Kinlaw got the bag.
Yeah, he did.
What the fuck?
I know. What did he do over than the Jets that I missed? You know what I mean?
Right.
What warrants this bag?
All right, who's on the clock now? Ooh, Steamboat's on the clock.
I text him right now.
Okay. Ooh, Jay Breezy went with Daniel Jones.
You know what's funny is that's a sneaky one too, because like in the event JJ
You don't know
is
where he
not
lands
ready,
up, yeah.
and like there's no Darnold, Daniel Jones probably gonna be retained over there.
They also been tying him to Indy. Indy is bringing in a quarterback.
Oh yeah, because they need a running fool so they can run the same playbook.
They want to push that boy to get his shit together as well. They coach his on record. They coach his on record saying
Danny
they bring somebody
Dumbass
in.
himself would beat out AR-15 or
AR-15.
Where do you think Joe Flacco ends up?
He gonna get a job for sure. They said Cleveland. They said he can
I was
go
just
back.
saying, send him back to Cleveland. Let's go, Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Give me, oh man, Wacko Flacco.
What do you think about J-Mo Winston?
He should get a job somewhere.
Steelers. He's gonna go. Whoever ends up with the Steelers, he's the backup there. Watch.
Somebody got me. They sent me a message with like one of those things that jumps out at your screen.
Oh shit, yeah.
If I'm Miami, I would sign Mac Jones.
Yeah,
Mac
definitely.
Jones-
Yes, yes. That's a damn good idea, Lee. I like that one.
Hold on.
I was thinking that late last night when I was looking at the free agent board. I'm like, that'd be a good landing spot for Mac
That'd be a
Jones.
damn good spot for his motherfucking ass.
Where's this at?
In Miami.
Miami.
Okay.
Oh,
Didn't they just sign some backup quarterback?
Did they?
I don't think so
Yeah,
because we were
I think
talking
you might
about
be
it.
right.
We're like, oh shit, there goes the fucking homie that you traded for Josh Jacobs, or you traded for Josh Jacobs, Skylar
Skylar
Thompson.
Thompson.
Yeah, they were like, well, there goes that. Maybe it was just the idea that they were looking to bring in.
I saw Jarek Stidham going back to Denver.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, they like the kid. He's the
Yeah. So that means Zach Wilson will probably hit the free agency then.
No one wants Zach Wilson, man.
Yeah. Him
it's,
and his mom.
Miami has Tyler Huntley. Snoop Huntley is the backup there now.
Yeah.
Okay, word.
Snoop. Is it Snoop Dogg or Snoop from The Wire? Which one?
It's Snoop Dogg because he had the hair like a supposedly.
I'm just fucking with you, big bro.
I don't know how he got that nickname.
I don't know. Murphy's going to have a market. I don't know if he's going to go back to Minnesota. He has a market, though.
Who, Byron?
Byron Murphy. Yeah, there's a large market that, yeah.
I mean, he's a decent one, but like he'd probably be even better too. Like him and I guess Seattle. Their two is what's Witherspoon and then the other guy.
Oh, the tall corner. Damn it.
Yeah, because Seattle could use Byron Murphy.
What's bruh's name?
It'd be him and Witherspoon would be nasty.
I don't know why I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I can't remember the other kid. He was like a 4th or 5th rounder, but he balled. Then he got benched.
Benched because he.
That's gonna drive me crazy.
Yeah, me too. Because it's right there on the tip of my tongue. Pause.
Yeah, is it something with a D? Pause.
Fucking A.
Here, let me-
You know how many- I think his name starts with a D. That's what I'm saying.
Were y'all at Seattle?
Yeah, the corners.
Here, give me a second.
Oh, nice. Look it.
I'm on
Just
our
cheat
lads.
cut it.
Seattle.
Peacock's like, I never get in those modes. I just look it up. I'm like trying to retain all this useless information. I'm like, I know this thing,
Seattle.
Come on now.
Guard on defense.
It's fact.
right? It might seem useless, but it's not. It's all information to go
You
to,
never know.
to war thoroughly.
Yeah,
Josh
you never.
Job. Josh Job.
No.
Reek Woolen.
There
Yeah.
he is. So definitely wasn't with a D, but it was with a W. Witherspoon and Woolen.
Yeah, that motherfucker like a 6'4" corner.
Yeah, and he wouldn't
6'3"
handle it. He
corner.
actually got benched. So Byron Murphy would be great in Seattle. Even the Cam Sutton thing didn't work out for the Steelers. They bring over Byron Murphy opposite of Joey Porter Jr. That's nasty.
Yeah, he is 6'4", 210. Jesus.
That's crazy.
That's a tall corner on my mama. Fucking the Steelers, they got another offensive lineman on the market. James Daniels, their guard.
We gotta beat the Texans to him.
Come on now. Oh my mama.
We need all of it.
So do we.
We don't got no money. We're waiting for that next wave.
We got a little bit, but I don't
There
know.
will be no splashy Niner things.
I hope not, big bro.
I mean, if it was a splashy Niner thing, that would mean Ayuk's getting shipped,
Yep.
which would be kind of the mystery is fun. It's funny. I'm flawed. Like I would almost always take what's behind door number 2. Like they said, hey, we're about to trade Ayuk, get a bunch of picks, and then like restock in this draft. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. You know what I mean? What's behind door number 2?
If we're trading Ayuk, we're punting on offense this year.
Yeah,
You're
we're
not
doing
getting
something
production.
splashy in the draft.
Yeah, you're
It's all
not
on you, CMC.
100%, bro. Facts. Oh,
And
my
Kittle.
goodness, man.
And Kittle, yes.
And the white boy who took a bullet. Let me add,
Right. I don't
tough
do
as
all-
nails.
Damn. Okay.
Ricky Pearsall. See, you just pierced him.
Pierstall.
And then even this morning when Lee dropped the news about Greenlaw, the 3 teams involved with Greenlaw didn't say nothing about the Niners.
You ain't lying, huh?
Not bringing him back.
We're playing it right as an organization. Like, go ahead, go get your money somewhere, but we'll be right here waiting.
We're here if you don't. Yeah, that's what we were doing with Diggs, I think. But then it was like, well, Kirk is here and he's cheaper.
Right? They're like, sorry, Diggs, no leverage for you. You can come back though.
Yeah, that's
And-
pretty much what they said.
You can
That's
come
what
back.
it is. Diggs wanted more than that $16 million that they paying.
I wanted to hit for a dub.
Yeah, they let him test free agency to see what he can get. So I'm sure that he wanted more than that.
And shout out to Adams. Adams, like, you know what I am. It's like I need 26 for
I'm
the year,
Himothy.
basically. And he's like, that's a deal for y'all. And they're like, yes, it is a deal.
My bad, Albert.
What up, Albert?
DK was just way too pricey for everybody, man.
And it's funny too because
I agree,
everybody knows
Fiddlestick,
DK's entire
facts.
diet is candy. They're like, listen, you know
know,
how
the
much
chain-
candy you can buy with this? Why are you being no? I need 30 million.
Wow, New England's
Buying
burning down that
manufacturers
cap
now.
space fast this morning.
And they
No,
locked
but
him in
y'all
for-
remember that post? He was all yoked up, and then it was just hella fucking candy, like gummy worms and all kind of candy. He's like, this is all I eat.
He's super shredded.
Could be trolling, but
I think he's trolling, bro.
I feel like that generation, like
they grew up on
okay,
that.
we're not far off from Marshawn Lynch. Remember, he's like, my mom used to give me Skittles before the game. Said these are power pellets.
Get you activated.
Yeah. So you know, say that became his thing.
It's pretty funny.
Motherfuckers would
What
throw
I-
Skittles at him.
I'm trying to think like I
So
wouldn't eat
if
anything.
they do get Travis Hunter, the Patriots now with this signing, what are we doing with Travis Hunter? What kind of position is he going to be playing?
It allows him to play both, in my opinion, with the Carlton Davis, and then you already got
Yeah, and
Seagull
it
over
being
there.
with the organization
starting
that
on defense.
historically does stuff like
I was gonna
that.
say,
Like,
he'll
and
be
then
starting
with
on
Mike
defense and
Vrabel-
playing a little offense.
Yeah,
Special
and you got Mike Vrabel there, who's like you know what else the Patriots do? They would be like, all right, we need someone to play fullback. They'll bring in like a tackle. You know what I mean? Like they do, you know, or they bring in a fucking a defensive end and have him out wide and shit. Or just some, you know, I mean, we've seen them do like tricky shit.
And I like
On a regular basis. I don't know if we're going to see it as consistent as we want. I think he would definitely play far more snaps on defense and maybe like far and few on offense.
That's what I'm
Because
thinking.
it does look like Travis Hunter is going to end up in New England because we've got the Titans and the Browns kind of showing face of who they want to go after.
Yeah, they want to both one quarterbacks.
And
So
then,
what is it, Ward and
then
Dart?
Yeah, no, not Dart.
Warden
Sanders.
Sanders.
Door.
Oh, because I'm just saying that because I remember Daddy Sanders, Neon Senior was like, listen, my son is not going to Cleveland.
Yeah, that is true. But if Cleveland can improve the team and show that they can be
A win.
So if they could trade for Ayuk, is what you're saying?
yeah, that would work. I think that would work. That would make you guys happy, wouldn't it? You get him off the books.
I mean,
no,
not
yeah.
really,
By you.
because I think this is why I love Dynasty, because you think like a franchise, right? Like, okay, so what's a year down with Ayuk, and he comes back, he should be at that point he would be 26, 27, 26.
So you get rid of
not
this. Is what the Niners could do. They could they can move off of the IU contract and then sign one of these receivers in the first round.
Mhm.
I like that. Give me Macmillan, I guess, since he's the best.
You got the 12th pick, right? Is it
11?
12th.
11.
11th.
That's a good receiver in this class because there's so many good defenders and quarterbacks, and you got the prospect status of James D in there. So, and then there's a couple offensive linemen. You might be able to fall upon the whichever one you guys like best. Might not be Ted. I think Ted is the best, but
Yeah, and the way Shanahan is, he's gonna go. It's gonna be some head scratcher.
Yeah, the other guy, is it Burton Kidda?
Burton,
Yeah, that motherfucker. So he's a yak guy. They use that motherfucker all over the field and all that.
He was drawing Debo comparisons.
100%. So if you
Don't
are gonna
do
go
that.
route, but my thing is, man, we gotta go. If we're keeping that 11th pick, or if we're moving up, man, we gotta go get the best old tackle. 100%. Where Trent Williams is only getting older, what I mean? We definitely got to get his replacement. You're losing.
Why don't you target that kid from Missouri?
Right, I remember you saying that before. I remember you saying that
guy
before.
is good.
Oh my mama.
He made
Yeah,
all the best edge rushers.
that guy's a
look
mauler.
like trash.
Yeah, we gotta
He's
get
a
this.
bear.
We gotta protect the Brock, man. 100%.
And that's who I think the Bears they're gonna try to get their hands on that Missouri kid.
Yeah, especially with the way that Ben Johnson is just reworking this offensive line in so little of a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
He knows what it takes.
Then there's plenty of running backs.
Your
so that's-
DeAndre Swift
later.
share, should be going up for this year, Brad redraft 100%.
I still see them bringing in another running back though, whether it's like a Najee or they draft somebody. Because he's gonna run two backs if he does. If
They're gonna
if
bring
he's
in
done what he
Khalil
always did in
Herbert.
Detroit.
Khalil Herbert on everything. Activate his ass.
Well, Khalil Herbert, he's over there with the Bengals.
Oh, in Cincinnati, right? Oh, then Roshan. Then it's gonna be
Yeah,
Roshan.
it'd be Death Roshan.
Death Row. Oh my mama.
Hey, Death Roshan Johnson, though, that's what he does, though. He dies. He gets concussions, or he's like,
He's too upright.
But
He's
he's
built like a
explosive, and
quarterback.
he's a
He's
big
built
dude.
like a. He might be a better tight end at this point. Maybe he take less lickings. He's known to have pretty good
What's
hands.
crazy is he was like their third down back, essentially.
Yeah,
When you
somebody
look at
that
his
can catch the ball out of the
when they were
backfield.
going hurry up or like, and
6'2".
then he also doubled as like a goal line back. But then once he was when he was gone and Swift was on, it was all Swift. And then Swift knows the offense. He played in it, so Swift is interesting. I definitely see them having another running back though, because that's just how that system is.
100%.
Swift could be the one to have. Though.
Oh, and then the two back system, but I mean, he's definitely gonna run them. Swift just got paid, so they gonna definitely try and get all of it out, get all the carries out of him.
Swift could essentially be the Gibbs role already, and then they go get like a bruiser like Najee, or like or they were trying to put him with Chubb. There was remember the early rumors was like, oh, what Chubb, because this came out from his camp. He was like, yeah, I'll go play with my boy. You know what I mean? With Swift. Reunited,
and it feels so good. They got Max Crosby on free agent frenzy right now.
What kind of contract is Gus Edwards on in
Oh, they're all gone. Gus, the bus, and JK. That's why I'm trying to get Najee there. You know what I mean?
Okay, if Gus is gone from the Chargers, the Bears might put him
Get a little greasy, and then he's like a poor man's Montgomery.
Yeah, for like the inside the 5 type of back. Who doesn't go backwards much. You want your goal line back losing yards. And
but here's the thing
Edwards
too, is like with the way they're moving quick on this
line.
offensive line, and they already have a bunch of good defensive pieces. They really just need a pass rusher opposite of or even someone that Montez Sweat could be opposite of. You know what I mean? Like they can contend this year, or they can compete, I should say.
Is Johnny?
So I feel like they're gonna, Ben Johnson. I swear they're gonna get a running back in this class. There's too many for Ben Johnson not to be like, all right.
Yeah.
Like, if he got a Samson, you would be happy as fuck. Because you'd be like, dude, great landing spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right?
Samson would be that Gibbs role, I think.
Yeah, and like Minnesota, I see them taking a running back, even though they signed back Aaron Jones. Or maybe not. Shit, but you know what I mean? Because now these landing spots, it's like, okay, they start to kind of narrow down a little bit. I still see the Raiders. I mean, you got the Chip Kelly correlation. You got the Ohio kids, right? The running backs coming out of Ohio. They can target them late. You know what I mean? The Raiders, see, even look the way Pete Carroll's going in there. They're not going in there trying to like start up a rebuild. They're going there trying to retool this thing to compete. You know what I mean? So they could go, you know what I mean? They get some young running backs, get a fucking shit. They're probably gonna get McMillan. Need a one. Then you got Bowers there. Boom. Then all of a sudden, Geno's interesting late fantasy. I think what was he? He was like third in completion percentage, I should say.
They might even still be able to bring in Tyler Lockett or
there it is. Then he's the number 2 out wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chip Kelly, for what it's worth, he did have 2 top 5 offenses in the NFL, and then the other 2 years they were bottom 5, or one was like middling, and then the other one was bottom 5 with the Niners. But that's funny though, how even the Chip Kelly era that came and went, he's back now. Look at him.
Yeah, I think he got rid of that whole because when he first came in, he tried to bring his college system into the NFL, and he realized that it worked for 1 year, but then okay, let's change up the defenses to beat these kinds of like option routes for running backs and shit.
They were going hurry up
the same type
every
of
fucking play too. It was crazy. Like and then their defense was just on the field. So like they were winning games and losing time of possession because they would score so fucking quick and so much, but their defense was just always on the field. So like teams would like climb back in the games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think that what we saw out of Philadelphia is anything like it doesn't even resemble the same Chip Kelly offense that we got out of UCLA going into the
or Ohio as of late.
Bakes was just saying you guys should invest in hydrogen tablets.
Ooh.
Hydrogen tablets? What do you make?
Yeah, you pop one in the water bottle and it energizes your whole body.
Yeah.
Like water is basically like.
I mean, you can do like smart water and shit, things of that nature too. But if there's a tablet one, it's probably concentrated. So I like that.
Yeah, I like
water
that.
Extra watery. I don't get it.
No, it puts all the electrolytes and all the probably fucking.
Electrolytes comes from salt.
Yeah. And
hydrogen is like water.
What's that shit when you go to the water place? It'd be like regular water, then there's the ionized.
You got regular water, you got extra water.
You got ionized shit.
All right, I'm willing to try it. but it just to me sounds like some made up stuff that somebody.
He's like on the rare occasion that I drink water.
Like, woo, that thing might work, don't it?
You know what I mean? Hey, he's gonna throw the hydration shit in his beer. Huh? He's like, you know what?
I'm gonna put some extra water in water and call it.
Let's go. You know what I mean? I'm all about it.
H2O.
I'm working on some new drops, guys.
H2O is going to be a nice little fantasy piece. I'm crossing my fingers that the H2O finally has that like
That's a good
full
one.
on out like
High quality H2O.
We're talking about like 90 solos and shit like that. It's all his. The ball's in his court. I think he's the only man in town over there in the middle.
I mean, because you got Christian Harris and then Aziz.
All right, the Patriots just made a big splash.
They swinging for the fence. Another one. That's the drive we need, big bro. Another one.
They just signed Morgan Moses on a 3-year, $24 million deal worth of the $20.5 million.
Morgan Moses, was he a corner?
He was from the Jets, wasn't he?
He was like, that's a splash. All right. It's like a drop.
Splash.
I don't know
Who's Morgan Moses?
How do I know?
I'm like, yo, is he a lineman? And they're like, who the fuck is he? I'm mad. I don't know who Morgan Moses is.
I think he played for the Jets, if I'm sure. You know, am I correct?
Yeah, he played for the Jets in 20. I guess he's been around for a while. Looks like he's a 34-year-old offensive tackle.
There you go. Look at old Morgan Moses. He's going to the ops.
You know the players best that you play.
Right? That's the Patriot way, though. They're gonna poach everybody in there as much as possible in their ops. I would imagine too, it's like when you bring someone in from the ops, like, all right, so what do they be doing over there too? Tell me everything they do.
Damn, I'm mad about that motherfucking Godwin shit.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
but
me too. Watch, here we go.
They go enough 3 whites.
When they reverse, Terry.
They go enough 3 whites at that McMillan. It's just that now he becomes like a streamer, like a WR4. You know what I mean?
Fuck. Damn it, man.
I love Macmillan though.
The Macmillan.
Facts. That's my guy.
All right, I got Back It Up Terry. I put in some animal sounds for whenever we talk about eagles and tigers. I'm working on some other stuff.
Nice.
Come on now.
Yeah, the Bengals.
Bengals, Jaguars.
Yeah, all the cats. We have the cat sound.
Yeah,
and then
we got all of them. Yeah,
the bird sound.
Lions, which is used for all of them.
Yep. Gotta get that eagle cry up louder.
Cry, eagle, cry.
Maybe get it down. Looking for
Shout out to the Philly fans.
Looking for a high quality H2O clip that I don't have to edit too hard.
So it says the Broncos are closing in on the Hufanga deal.
Hufanga,
yeah. Hufanga.
Nick M. or Warney, they say that motherfucker is a hitter.
All right, 17 minutes ago, the Seahawks are currently working out a contract detail for Sam Darnold in what is expected to pay him up to $40 million a year.
What?
Okay.
That's on the low end. That's crazy.
And this was on 17 minutes ago.
It's probably like 2 years with like 60 or 70 guaranteed watch.
Yeah.
Or maybe
that's lower.
It'll be like 100 on paper, but it's like 80 guaranteed.
That's lower than the Baker deal.
I mean, shit. Sam Darnold only did it 1 year, and Baker, he got when he came there, he had a playoff win under his belt.
He had
when you
the
get the playoff win, you get a bag.
he took the
got a
Browns
playoff
from
appearance.
the toilet
So
to the
he's trying to get something.
yeah.
Like a G. That's more like a Geno deal.
Oh, he brought up the Browns and then he went. Remember, like he learned to play the Rams.
From the Rams, yeah.
In like a week and tore it up over there or whatever.
Yeah, remember he was headbutting the fools. Yeah,
Exactly.
bringing it back, bringing the headbutt back, and then then he gets to the fucking Buccaneers, gets in the playoffs, wins a game. Who they beat? They beat the Eagles. You know what I mean? This year that was crazy. They got smacked up by the fucking Commandos. Then the Commandos smacked up the Lions. That was insane.
Uh-oh.
Little eagle roar. Oh man, I have too many. Okay, I'm gonna have to delete some. What are we using?
Our main man, Ignorant Thinker Podcast, Ignorant Thinker Podcast. Shout out Dennis and Ryan. He gonna. Oh, they both gonna love that because Ryan is a Falcon.
Yeah.
Oh.
We got the bird drops.
Facts.
Let's see, Stephen Flo. Man, we use a lot of these. They're actually pretty good. Okay, we can get rid of this.
my bad, yo.
Bake said, I'll send you guys the link. Look up Gary Brecka and Echo Hydrogen Water. Dana White endorses it. So it got some momentum behind the product.
Oh, I seen that
Imagine
shit.
a guy
They ran
that's a
a
literal
little ad for
salesman
that shit
trying
on
to
the
peddle
fucking.
you snake oil.
I was watching that slap shit.
Imagine that. What did he not do that? Just found it.
He says snake
If
oil.
you know anything about chemistry, there's gonna be like very little effect that adding more hydrogen to water is. You know what it is? These people are going, yeah, hey, I'm gonna put the fucking hydrogen in my body. I'm gonna drink all this water. They drink water. The water is what's helping them, not the
Because they don't drink enough water.
They're not drinking enough water, so now they get all hyped because they're making special water. So they drink water, and then it's just regular water, and they're going, "Oh, okay, cool."
You need to start selling water, is what I'm hearing.
You know what my favorite water is?
You put a tablet or H2 is H2O is water, right? That's what we drink. H2 is hydrogen. So if you're adding an H2 to an H2O, that's like insoluble. There's like it doesn't change the chemistry of water. You're just putting something. The water is gonna get the H2 and it's gonna fucking make H2O again. It's not. You're not doing anything.
I want it.
My favorite water is
not H2O.
Fucking Crystal Geyser, bro.
Or whatever.
The Crystal Geyser.
Good stuff.
Oh my mom, I love that water. I don't fuck with none of that expensive water, man. I like the Crystal Geyser straight from the mountains, bro. That shit, man. They got a little breakdown on YouTube where the color of the caps of each bottle of water represents something different. Now, black I think is alkaline within it. White is from the guys. Man, I gotta find that shit. But yeah, it breaks down that shit.
What that thing called? The alkaline shit. Yeah, that shit. That's baller shit right there.
You know what alkaline is?
What's that, big bro?
Metal.
It's an electrolyte.
There it is. There.
Okay.
There it is. There. See.
That was a mineral.
So you know the motherfucking periodic table, then, big bro.
I need alkaline water, bro. I'm a boss. And then I'm gonna put the H2O tablet to that one. Boom, give me the super water.
Come on now. Geeked up on water.
That's how I shower.
Hey, some of the rallies I heard back in the day, they used to put the motherfucking Molly in their water and had the Molly waters. Oh, everything.
That's some special water.
Right, that's some special water.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. One of the homies, it was his bachelor party, and it was the night we were all doing like suits and shit. So and this motherfucker, he all laid out and shit, because we were day drinking obviously, and so I'm like, hey man, fix him a Molly water. You know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, give me the Molly water. He's all fucked up and shit, and he drank that Molly water. It's all dribbling out of his mouth, pause, and he's trying to drink it. We're like, put your head up, bro. You know what I mean? Then it's like 15 minutes later, he just comes out the room. All right, let's go. Yeah, see, there it is. You know what I mean? Brought him right back.
And another one.
And another one. There we go, baby.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We got some breaking news. Oh, my bad, big bro.
Yeah, you did it at the same time.
DJ Reed with the Lions. Damn. Come on.
He's
man.
asking.
You gotta figure out a way to keep him, man.
We'll verify.
Good machine.
And the Titans have come out and said they're locked in on drafting Cam Ward. They are not trading the pick now.
Smoke screen. That means we
Exactly.
want more for
That's
it. We want more for the pick.
I'm through,
Exactly.
I'm through and trade for this motherfucker. Give me the world. You know what they want? They want what Chicago did. If you want to move up to this shit, it's gonna cost you what Chicago paid.
All right. The Eagles. Did you guys talk about Isaiah Rodgers?
Nope.
He just signed. Isaiah cornerback. Former Eagles Isaiah Rodgers agreed on a 2-year, $15 million with the Minnesota Vikings.
The Vikes.
Oh, I gotta get a Viking.
Like
Yeah,
they
They got that big ass horn.
A Viking horn.
Yep. They got that long ass horn.
Or just a drop of somebody saying, you know.
Hey, remember the Ricola commercial? And they got the that long ass horn on the Ricola.
I found a good one.
Yeah. Get us some kind of Norwegian, or was it Scandinavian? That's where the Vikings came from, right?
Scandinavian.
Yeah, give me like a Scandinavian horn or some shit. At minimum, give me the Ricola. Like, that's the best we can find.
I got you.
Is it crazy to think that somebody jumps up and gets that number 1 and they don't take a Cam Ward and they take a player like maybe whoever I have a feeling that the Patriots are looking to get Travis Hunter, and that the New York Giants they may like having a quarterback, but maybe not. But
I don't really see them trading up if you're talking like the Patriots, because they stay put and get him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like there's Abdul Carter, there's Travis Hunter, and I guess if you have JT ranked so much higher than any other running back, which may or may not be the case, but if you're looking to move up, I think there's multiple reasons to do it, and it might not necessarily have to be because of your quarterback situation.
Yeah, oh my bad, big bro.
I want to say, like, somebody might jump up there and grab Hunter if they want to trade that pick. The Titans could get savvy, trade it to like my Jets or something wild, and then the Jets move up and they take Hunter away from the Patriots, and then nobody, because the Jaguars don't need a quarterback.
If the Jets
Patriots
jump up,
don't
it's
need a
because they
quarterback.
want their quarterback.
The Jets.
Yeah,
Or
like
their
if the
quarterback?
Jets jumped up to 1, they're taking
Well,
Ward.
what if they signed Justin Fields today?
Ooh, then it's okay. Now
Yeah,
you're
but the Browns, if the Browns are rumored to getting a quarterback too, though, and they pick at 2, then the Patriots, whether they want Hunter or Carter, one of them is falling to them.
yeah.
The Giants. The Giants is really that team because they could use Hunter too.
But at the end of the day, the Giants, they definitely gonna get their QB for the future.
This draft.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, we don't even know who fell in love with the quarterback from Ole Miss. Some team could have fell in love with him. We don't know where
he to Seattle in the second round.
We don't know where he gonna fall at. You know what I mean? He might even jump up in the first round. You know what I mean?
He could go the end of the first round. You're right.
If we get Rodgers to this, okay. So if we get Rodgers to the Steelers, right, and then
Russell Wilson to the Seahawks. I'm just joking.
and then Darnold.
Whoa.
The Seahawks are they're still in the game to get a
They're
QB,
paying
but
them
it would be the second or third round.
Yeah.
Somebody's doing like some construction or something. Hold on, let me close this shit.
Here's the Viking horn.
There it is there.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Nailed it.
Oh, my mama.
Yeah.
I got one for the Texans.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's see, what else did I do? I already put them in alphabetical order, so I lost them. We got another one.
And another one.
And another one.
And another one.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Oh, I got to fix the bagpipes, so I'll do that in a while.
Yep, I saw that, Albert.
I got this one.
You got to find the Eureka for the 49.
Ah,
Uh-oh.
Eureka. Struck gold.
Come on now. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown one right there.
Eureka.
buffer here for a minute. What else we got? Combo. Oh,
Takes the snap. We don't know what we're going to get. Oh, everything.
I like it. That's good stuff. Cowboy standoff music. I'm trying to just delete some of these one-liners that we don't really use a lot. Take that one out. Like that eagle cry. Reminds me of Assassin's Creed. When you get to one of those high points, and you start mapping out the landscape. Texans are signing DB Traymon Smith to a 2-year deal. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Would the Jacksonville Jaguars try to make a move to grab Travis Hunter? That's intriguing too.
What pick are they at?
They're at the number 5, so they're directly after the Patriots.
All right, the
So
Dolphins are attempting
They have
to
the
sign
most momentum
Gardner
to say, "Oh, we
Minshew.
can make a move here."
Is that Dolphins are signing who?
They're
Gardner?
attempting to sign Gardner Minshew.
Oh, attempting.
Attempting.
I'm just on board with Tennessee Titans moving off of this pick. If there's a team like the Jaguars at 5 that want to move up and knock out the 2 position of needs where they need a quarterback and they need a wide receiver, so they get Travis Hunter. They view him as a player that can help that team, and Trevor Lawrence and the whole fucking team needs a lot of help, but the best player in this class is probably Travis Hunter at this point. And he helps you on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he does. That's like
This
a
is
utility player.
This is a really fun player to think about in terms of where the NFL teams value his skill set, because he's a good wide receiver, and he's a really good quarterback too. It's like this is
He's a 2-for-1 pod.
You could knock out 2 weaknesses with one player, you know.
Here's the thing too, it's just the load management, right? Can the kid play the amount of snaps on both sides of the ball without fucking dying?
Well, he already averaged over 160 snaps his career, and he's not going to have to do that in the NFL.
You ain't lying. Put me in the game, coach.
Come on now.
He kind of is that player, though, right? He's the one. He's the coach's special weapon, where you're like, well, no, the best player needs to play quarterback, or you know, he's gonna play quarterback, and he's also playing fucking edge rusher. You're like, what the hell's kind of that shit? That's some fucking like Pop Warner bullshit, but it happens in Pop Warner. You know, like in baseball, you got the pitcher, and you got the pitcher hitting home runs too. Like all through your little league, up and through high school, the pitcher is the best hitter. Also,
Speaking of baseball, I got that baseball graphic ready for us for that new show coming up.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's fire, bro.
This is tight. I liked it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh wow.
N64 video game cover for the graphic.
I did a 20-team draft yesterday.
Damn.
And it took about 4.5, 5 hours.
Dude, I had a weekend off for a change. I haven't done I don't have a draft till next week when we do the Gen Welcome.
Taking a break finally, Lee.
Hey, did Wax get in the league?
I don't know, man, but I don't know. I took a break. And I needed a weekend off.
I think he didn't want to do. I think he didn't want to do a 16-teamer.
Okay.
I was doing 2 or 3 a week, and I'm like, I was burnt out. I'm like, forget that, man.
Top of the morning, Dennis. We got the Ignorant Thinkers podcast in the building.
Philly stand up.
Hey, you know one thing though, kiddo, about Travis? No matter what scout or what person says about Travis, they either are on he's the best wide receiver in the draft or he's the best corner in the draft. Whatever position you think he is, they say he's the best at that position at either or.
And you best believe that these organizations that are going to draft him know that, and they're willing to test it. They want to see if they can get both sides out of the ball with this guy. And if you, for us, this guy is going to be generational for us. If we get a cornerback that can catch 6-7 passes with the touchdown and all that stuff,
it's a wrap.
Our IDP leagues have been like, we have an actual cheat code. Like Travis Hunter is going to be the very first player off the board in the 2026 IDP class. Like if he does end up having a total of like 70 to 80 targets on offense with like 50 to 60 catches, more than a handful of touchdowns, and then you factor in the 70, 80 tackles. He's the first IDP off the board, and then he could be like second round fucking pick IDP. He's very valuable for our style fantasy play.
You know, I've been saying that because and Bogey keep telling me, no, JD, pick the quarterback, because I got the 102 in the first dynasty, the first Gen Welch. Oh my mom, and during the whole Super Bowl, he kept telling me, nah, you better pick the quarterback. You better pick the quarterback. I said, nah, I'm taking Hunter. Oh my,
because I feel like if you want Hunter that bad, you could trade down with somebody in the first round.
I've been trying to acquire picks in that league. Just last week or the week before last, I was trying to give away Stafford. Didn't nobody want Stafford 100%. Now that you got Stafford and Adams together now over there with Puka and all that, man, I've been trying to make some magic to where I can jump back into this first round 100%.
Yeah, I saw your notifications, but I kind of ignored them.
I ain't mad at you, big bro. Oh, my mama. It's okay. Everything. Yeah.
It's like I heard some breaking news.
You ignored my CMC trade offer that I sent you. I was trying to get CMC from you in the next gen. Okay, I see it.
I haven't ignored you. I know you want him, but I'm gonna wait and see.
Supposedly, Najee Harris is already saying goodbyes yesterday.
Oh, in the Gen Wealth. That's nice. So I don't want Darnold going over to Seattle.
Is that Peacock? Najee what?
I want him going there.
Najee Harris began saying his goodbyes to teammates yesterday.
Oh, please come to Los Angeles.
I know. I want him there.
Come on, Najee, make
He's going to be a Ram. I'm just joking.
Hey, look, if he goes to the Raiders or the Chargers, I like it all the same.
The Raiders, yeah, they need a running
back. That means we don't draft a running back in round 1 now. If that's the case.
No, not round 1. You don't want to draft a running back.
Let somebody good fall to round 2.
Take a running back early anyway, unless it was Gentry, and that would have been like maybe Chicago.
It was Gentry or Hampton or the kid from UNC.
Yeah, Hampton. Omar Hampton.
Yeah, they say at the end of the round it's a kid from Iowa that's projected in the first round too. I can't think of his name.
Iowa's got 2 really good rookies, a receiver and the running back. Both those guys are going to be, depending on landing spot, potential useful rookies for your fantasy.
I like the Scatterboo one, but he's in like the 3rd or 4th round.
Scatterboo fit y'all mode downhill, and he can do everything.
Scatterboot, can you do the fandango?
Yeah, he from Sacramento.
Okay, Sac, stand up.
Oh, my mama, Rhea Linda. Cap said, did the Rams get Jonathan Allen?
Oh, did that happen? So he gets
I called that earlier. I said that in the beginning of the show. I was like, why Jonathan Allen
So
go
Braden Fisk and Jonathan Allen right next to each other.
Oh my
Stuff in
God,
the
that'd
run.
be
That's
nasty.
pretty good. I didn't hear about it, but that would be that just makes a strength even stronger. The Rams.
Caleb Johnson, that's his name, big bro.
Yeah, and then they
Good
got
looking, Chase.
they got a receiver out there too. We talked about him here.
Burton?
Yep.
Oh, my mama.
Tim Burton's kid.
Tim Burton. Tim Burton. Is that Edward Scissorhands?
Yeah, that was a director.
Oh, my mama.
Yeah, Tim Burton.
Shout out to Johnny Depp, man. Was Johnny Depp Edward Scissorhands?
Oh no, same colors. Always get fucking Iowa and Mizzou fucking mixed up.
There it is. Yep, there it is.
Who the fuck is the Iowa guy? I could have fucked this up, thinking that he was on Iowa. But there's a
Iowa kid. Where's Samson out of?
He's out of Tennessee.
Samsonite.
Yeah,
That's it.
Oh, that's right. Samsonite. Says it right here.
Hilarious.
Sloppy,
Something
slappy.
like that.
Oh, Ayo Menor. Jaden Higgins.
Remember, he even said it out the gate, huh? Samson, or was it Swanson? So sloppy, slibby.
Samsonite. There was like a third. There was Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumber.
The
And then
Dumb
there was
the Dumb and Dumber TOO.
And then there was there you go. There was another one. That one was funny.
The with the youngsters.
Yeah, with the young guys.
He said there's shit everywhere.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Walls.
Like they did a decent job of that. That guy even kind of reminded me of Jim Carrey.
Now then he saw him. Remember he's covered in the mud. He comes up to him in the car at the end. He's like, "What are you doing? You're covered in shit."
Oh man.
But, oh shit, Bob Saget. There you go. I was like, who was that? It was Bob Saget.
R.I.P. Bob Saget.
Yeah, rest in peace.
He was a funny dude.
That shit was funny, actually.
I have like an ESPN tracker for Texans stuff, and it's like Derek Barnett. Like it's like 2,000 hours ago, bro.
Yeah, I got the same thing for the Chargers, and yeah.
ESPN's all late. They want to confirm.
Najee said his goodbyes. Come on, now
He was saying
at
goodbyes to
minimum, we're
teammates
finding
yesterday.
out tomorrow. I got so many Najee shares. I need him in a good spot.
All depends on.
Najee's good. He's been a thou wow for 4 years straight.
Yeah, I like him.
Which is like not great, but you know what I mean? We're behind that bad line all those years. Then there was that rookie year where he caught like 70-something balls because it was still the rapist burger. He just checked down to him. You need that in fantasy. Bay Area stand up.
And it says the Rams need a veteran linebacker.
Oh, you mean like
Rosenboom?
with a color in his name? And like
green
ball.
Rhymes with
No. He's gonna reunite with D'Amico. No. Aziz is like, come on over here, bro. It's just better over here.
Yeah, imagine. I don't think we need more linebackers, but I'll take it.
But the pastures are greener.
Pastures are greener. Yeah.
I mean, then you have Christian Harris as the third, and then like H2O just but you know, he's just like a plug and play.
They really like him. Like they've been using him a lot. H2O, just get out there and make a bunch of tackles.
Yeah, he's a guy. I mean, didn't he have like one of those tackle awards coming out of college too?
He might have been.
Buckets Award.
There you go. That's what it is. I think he was one of them. He was one of them. What was it? Buffus? What'd you say?
The Buckets Award.
Yeah, the Buckets Award.
Linebacker.
You said Buffus. I was like, why?
I thought I said Buckus. But you just giving me a hard time today.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. Exactly.
The big pause.
Well, he said hard time. Pause. I mean, I don't know. I'm just being on the safe side.
Man, can't find the clip. I'm gonna have to create it myself.
Diamond Joe ever get his pick in there?
I think he did. Let's find out.
Yeah, I mean,
Mac Jones just went off the board.
okay.
Somebody was listening to us.
Right.
Who's that, Bakes?
I don't know who just picked. It just
He
popped up.
was
It
plugging
was-
a couple TVs there.
Robert Dynasty.
See, it was, huh?
Yep, that's
Yeah,
Bates.
because I seen he just took Sam Howell not too long ago. He's like, yeah, I'm just plugging some QBs now.
Steamboat's on the clock, and then it goes Jay Breezy, then Ghost Monkey.
Okay. East up. Shout out to Eastside Eric.
Yes, sir.
That's my guy. I've known him for 2009.
The Water Boy.
What's up, Emil?
What's up, Emil? Canada
Emil in the
stand
building.
up.
Bogey, that was a solid pick with Jalen Petrie.
He just kept
Good pick.
falling. That's my 4 DB at that point. Then I got really mad because I was like, I'm gonna swing around and get Malik Mustafa. Then he went like 2 picks later. Like, fuck. Just 2 picks later. I'm like, come on, at least like make me really mad. And it's like right before me when it comes back. That happened to me hella times in this draft. Like CMC, I traded back. I'm like, okay, I can get CMC. Just fell to the 5th round. I was going to take him in that 4th, but it was just a good offer, like a 2-for-1 offer. Those are my favorites. I'm like, so now I'm double up in the 5th, like early in the 5th, and then you know what I mean, swings right back around. I'm like, okay, CMC is not going to fall to me here. He's not going to pass Steamboat one more time, and then get to me, and that's what happened. And then Tyreek was still in the 5th round. I had my original 5th round pick, and I'm like, okay. Tyreek falls to me, I'm taking him. Boom, right before me. I'm like,
They're saying the Jets have a good shot at Justin Fields. Yes,
okay,
sir.
let's do it. So Rodgers to the Steelers, Fields to the Jets, Darnold to the fucking Seahawks.
Does that fuck up our GW shares?
No.
Fuck it up? No. They got chemistry already.
They play
They
together
play together in
college,
Ohio.
like that. And
Yeah,
then
I think
it's
it's
another
good.
version of
And-
he's the only guy.
And
Right.
don't forget, if Garrett Wilson can get behind the defender, he's got the pull. He's got the speed to pull away. And there's not a lot of people in the NFL that got a bigger arm than Justin Fields. That motherfucker.
Yeah,
can
he's not the
punch.
most accurate down the field, but he does. He can stretch the field though. We've seen it.
And if he has that whole fucking like system where he's got the chemistry with one guy, and then he can just kind of like do the Matthew Stafford to his favorite guy type of situation, then
Yeah, we're looking at it. We're looking
Then
at like a
Justin-
30% target market share at
Yeah.
minimum.
yeah. Honestly, I think
And
this is
when
this
DJ
is one of
Moore
the best
had that-
things that happened to Garrett Wilson. Like, period. And that might be why he was all excited about it, because they're saying, hey, no joke, we're talking about Justin Fields right now. And then this was weeks ago when Garrett Wilson was all, kind
was
of like
on no
down on the idea of staying with the Jets, and all of a sudden he switches to flip, and it's like, well, no, I'm happy to be here now, because this was their plan the whole time, was to go out and get Justin Fields and then do something special with their first round pick. Hopefully they.
Well, the
hopefully they
Steelers
get it out the ballpark.
They offered Justin Fields a deal. He was like, nah. It's like that's a low ball me, bro.
It ain't worth it. And you benched me.
They did him a solid though when they traded for him by not picking up the 5th-year option. You know what I mean? Because he was a 2021 guy, so 21, 22, 23, 24. So when they traded for him, they had an option to pick up his 5th year, but that 5th year becomes fully guaranteed money, right? And then, see, he would still be hella cheap. But they didn't do that because they were doing him a solid. Like, okay, go ahead. You know what I mean? We're gonna let you, be a free man after this. Yeah.
Heavy bass. What's going on there?
Right?
They're cutting the grass out there or something.
Oh, that might be my back massager.
Oh.
Y'all might hear my back massager.
Oh,
maybe that's what it
I
is.
thought Peacock had like a new like bass guitar drop or something.
Yeah, that's
That's
my
what I
back
thought it was.
massager.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought somebody was
everything.
cutting the grass like outside of Bogey's garage.
Nah, I closed the garage because they were doing like all kind of construction and shit. Garbage trucks and
You
then
never
somebody
know
was-
what you're gonna hear on our channel.
Now, I'm telling y'all how old I am. I need to go get my heating pad. Oh, everything.
Oh, good man. Look, I
Real
got
talk.
Hey
the
JD,
got the
it's us
massager right
getting
here.
old, our bodies just fall apart. Pause.
I'm telling you,
I threw out my back stretching on Saturday. Trust me.
we need all the cheat codes we can get, boy.
I know. Even just sitting on this high chair has been fucking me up this since last season. Just letting my fucking legs like hang or whatever the fuck is fucking my knees.
Oh yeah,
up.
your circulation.
Wasn't it a few years ago somebody got injured putting their socks on?
It might have been me. I think I was sneezing. I sneezed when I was putting my socks on. Yeah. I threw out my back.
I know that injury. I've been there, done that.
I was sitting down, putting my
That's
socks
just
on.
I'm like every time I put socks on now, I do it with a purpose. I'm like, hold on, I gotta get
A
my
full
shit ready.
breath.
Put things together and stuff. Okay, now I can do this.
I did get this. I got this new drop in.
Mama said that. My mama said that. My mama said that. My mama said that.
I love that scene. He just keeps saying it, and there's like, okay, and they just walk off the camera.
Mama said. My mama said.
My bad, I forgot to put myself on mute.
Mama said that. My mama said that. My mama said that.
My mama said
That is a good one.
When somebody's arguing and they start stuttering over themselves, I'm gonna play that.
keep that one on the hair trigger. Okay.
Good stuff.
Especially when I open. It's another live edition. My girl always makes fun of me. She's like, I'm like, I'm like, that's kind of like I'm doing a drop unknowingly.
Chopped and screwed version. The chopped and screwed version.
My girl be clowning. You be sneak watching. I'm like, okay.
Cuban B. Cuban B. Barrios. That's kind of weird, but okay. I thought he was done in Miami. He's like, they didn't.
My pops, he was like, oh, I'll be there in 11 minutes. I was like, oh, no, Dad. I was like, turn around. No, I do. He just
Very
doesn't read the
precise.
text.
11 minutes.
That's how that Apple Maps works, man.
Yeah.
They're like, tell you, oh, you'll know, you'll get there in 11 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, he knows just to pick him up.
Okay.
Because the kids got all kind of dentist appointments and shit. So, like,
Got that.
my dad be burning on some good, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
My kid had Adam Sandler Day at school today. It was like where
Adam Sandler was at the school?
no, like Adam Sandler Day. Like you dress up like
Oh.
Adam Sandler. So you wear like
What's up, Saul?
an oversized polo shirt.
Oh, what
with,
up, son?
With basketball shorts.
Have a good day, Trey. Love you.
Oh,
Juwan Jennings. Juwan Jennings.
Juwan.
Where do we value Juwan Jennings? Say the Niners don't take a first round wide receiver. Where is Juwan Jennings?
Like, are those bird
Going
drops
up.
or real
it's
birds?
like a wide receiver too. Those
awesome.
are real birds, I think.
Cool.
Or
It makes me
somebody's
feel like I'm
TV in
chilling
the background.
outside.
Yeah, I agree with Peacock. He's a wide receiver too. He was a back end Paul's wide receiver too last year, and then he missed games and he didn't get a lot of TDs, but he had a lot of big games when he was on the field.
He had that
Facts.
3 touchdown game.
I love you, Juwana, man, Jennings.
The Rams. That was a Rams
Yes,
game,
it's
I
the
think,
Rams.
at the beginning of the year.
Let's put a wrinkle in it and say they move off of Ayuk and don't get a first round wide receiver. where is he now on the depth chart for the 49ers? Is he the wide receiver one?
That de facto number one out wide.
100%. And it's a cheap role because they re-signed him going into last year, I think, for like 14, 15 million
Oh
for
my
2
God,
to 3
Shanahan,
years.
don't do that.
You know what I mean? But
I
I mean
mean,
that must be that must mean that they think highly of Jennings and Ricky, and if they do
The
go
49ers are supposed to be like fancy and shiny. Not to say Jennings is not. Jennings is dope. I'm just saying. I feel like if we were to move off of Ayuk, we're getting some kind of shiny piece in this draft. Like it's gotta happen.
Yeah.
So you're telling me we traded for Godwin?
No, that was supposed to be
Trade
like
for
when you
Godwin.
open the case and like
Oh,
the
yeah, and the
shiny
shiny-
pieces. In.
You wish.
I thought I saw Godwin
Godwin
in there.
just
I was like, oh.
extended his contract to Tampa Bay. He's like, hell no, I'm rolling with fucking Baker.
Yeah.
He said, I'm all about the Baker.
Yeah, and shout out to Godwin, Super Bowl champion. He's a career guy there with the Buccaneers. I think he's a
Oh, yeah,
2017
they won the
guy.
Super Bowl.
Hey, if Ayuk get traded, song said Kittle to the moon.
That's true.
Hey, Kittle was like tight end 4
As long as
last
he
year. Or
stays
something.
healthy, he's the
Yeah.
guy.
It'll be great. Panthers are expected to sign safety Trevon Moehrig to a 3-year, $51 million contract per Schultz.
The Mo Rig.
The Moehrig. Give me some Moehrig.
Where's he going, big bro?
Panthers. They're expected to sign him.
Okay, Panthers making some
Panthers
moves.
doing defensive things.
Yeah, they got a good offensive line, and it's like if you know,
And
it gives
Bryce
them
kinda took
options to
a
what
little
they do in
turn.
this draft, right?
Yeah, Bryce took a turn.
Yeah, he took a little turn after Dalton came in and said, "Look, this is how you do it."
Do they got a top 10 pick?
They should. They suck, man. They didn't win a lot of games.
You know what's funny is they were in there. They almost like if they had a couple more wins earlier on, they would have been really in the mix there for that division because that.
So
division
Milton
takes
Williams
9
didn't
wins.
go to New England. Did go to
Milton Williams went to New England.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you right now.
Didn't you say you went to North Carolina or North Carolina? Carolina? I mean, the same
they're-
state, but we don't call.
The Patriots are
North
taking
Carolina
their biggest
Panthers.
defender off the market as the Eagles' defensive tackle Milton Williams lands in New England.
Oh, cool.
Williams gets
I thought you
26
said he landed in. I thought you said he landed in Carolina earlier.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It says Williams gets 26 million per year in the deal.
Yeah, Cap said the Pats jump in and took Milton Williams. Things are never finally until they're signed.
That's
So they must have got in. They must have got in with
Hey,
another
that's a
offer.
Patriot
Oh, yeah,
right
there it
That's
is.
the Patriot way.
Breaking
No,
now.
no.
Hey, yo, you know what? That same deal we'll give you it.
They said, hold
And a
up.
little more.
Stop the cap. He ain't going nowhere. This
Right.
is our offer. Bam.
Hey, Mike Vrabel ain't playing over there. They're making all the New England all together. is
Patriots
making
need to be a
splash so
good
far.
team. I don't like them being a 4-win team. I'm not a Patriots fan, but
I mean, I'm
see
just
the
saying.
Patriots
Look,
win
hey,
4
Mike
games.
Vrabel, he got the pedigree, bro.
That's the
not good
thing.
for that
That's the
division.
thing right there is the Vrabel, like, you know, everything. What he did in Tennessee with what's the OC in Pittsburgh's name?
Arthur Smith.
What him and Arthur Smith did to have Tennessee
Then even life after Arthur Smith, he had the #1 seed.
and lost in what he lost in the AFC. He lost in the AFC Championship, didn't he? He got the I think he got the Titans to the AFC
Yeah.
Championship.
Yep, that was the
They lost to the Ravens, I think.
2019 season. They lost to the Chiefs, and the Chiefs went on to beat the Niners.
Yeah, Ravens know what they doing. I mean, Patriots know what they doing with Vrabel, bro. Let this motherfucker come in and rework this.
No,
whole
my
shit.
buddies were in a group chat right now. They're going, "Oh, we're loading up." I go, "What?" On some old men too.
Oh man,
I mean,
Hey, there's nothing wrong with those veterans, man.
But
Dude, there's
I've
nothing
seen-
wrong with the veterans
But
at
they
all.
just came
yeah,
back and
that's the
said,
Patriot way.
They go, well,
got
it's
their
actually-
quarterback.
What's
they said-
different is that
they
they're
already
bringing in
got
and
the
paying
quarterback.
guys.
The
Like,
draft-
I mean,
This
well,
draft is not
Spillane
about
didn't get
quarterbacks
much,
for the
but Brent
Patriots.
Landis
That's what
was
they got
playing.
going for
Dang,
themselves.
who's the running? Oh, who's the linebacker?
They got to
that's
worry
left?
about taking a risk on a quarterback. They already got it, so they could really put up and get like a Travis Hunter, like like we've been saying, generational talent on maybe both sides of the ball. Like, I don't know. Let's see what happens.
And another thing with the Patriots is they have to overpay for free agents. You know what I mean? This ain't the Brady days, and damn sure this ain't, you know what I mean? This is a rebuilding stage, so they definitely got to overpay players to bring them in. Don't nobody want to go there like that.
And if anybody's got the space for it, they do. They're
100%. And Milton coming off, he just won a Super Bowl, so he definitely wants the bag. 100%. He's going to the highest bidder. 100%. Harold Landry, he hooking back up Pauls with his old coach.
Yep. Spillane. Hey, kid, who's that linebacker? That young one. He was a rookie last year for the Raiders.
Oh, the I think he was like a second or third rounder.
Yeah.
He was white boy. In the class. I can't think of the name. He really didn't see the field too much. But
because Spillane and Diablo, but the Spillane's gone now.
But he was drafted. He has some draft pedigree, and
that's what I'm saying.
A lot of the times,
they have to wait a year. A lot of those linebackers, they're like,
it takes a little while for them to see the field. But they do have a young Eichenberg, right? Eichenberg, something like that. And
we're calling him Heisenberg.
Yeah,
he got that blue crystal. Oh, everything.
Crystal blue persuasion.
Which Higgins? The Cincinnati Higgins or the Iowa Higgins? The Iowa Higgins is a very nice prospect. I like that guy. He's a true X receiver on the outside. He's got some speed. He's 6'4", 215.
A real X.
X. I don't know who needs the second
give
round
it to you.
Might be like
the capital X.
A lot of receivers might be going.
San Diego needs a true outside wide receiver.
Ooh.
Or the LA Chargers. Excuse me, not saying. Yeah, my bad. I don't know why I keep doing that. I do it with the Washington team. I ain't gonna say their name right now, but I'm mad. Fucking A.
Redskin isn't really a derogatory name. I mean, like there's. You know what's more derogatory is to totally wipe them off of the franchise and call them something else. Like, wait, we had our own football team before. All of a sudden, now it's Washington football team and then the Commanders.
The WT.
They don't have no Indians no more.
Oh fuck!
I mean, shit, bro. You got Commander Daniels, Commander Scottish Lad, Commander Debo now. Oh, Commander Debo.
That shit is crazy.
I know, right? It's just like, and then it's not even like a rumor. It's the actual thing when they're like, yeah, now you might be next. Like, oh shit, word.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
The Commandos.
I wonder what the cap penalty would be on that.
Would be like with McLaurin, a Debo, and an Ayuk. That would be a fucking nasty ass.
Oh man, bro.
Just reunite him with his boy over there. They have that money, bro.
That wouldn't be fair, dog.
I mean, we'll probably get a first because it's a late first.
Damn, that wouldn't be fair.
I know. I'll be mad I don't have no Jaden Daniels shares. Oh, but that's what redraft is for. Now we just overdraft him. Whoever has him.
Are you sure you want to take a quarterback in the first round? I sure am. On Jaden Daniels, pick number 1.
The one time in this last couple starters,
all right.
Remember, JD, was me and you at 1 and 2.
Damn it!
I was like,
what happened? The Chargers not get a good pick. Did the player not wanted to go to the Chargers? Fuck you.
Hey, the Chargers gonna have to draft theirs.
Somebody just signed.
Hey, they smashed last.
They'll trade for Mark Andrews too. Watch. They'll trade for Mark Andrews. Watch.
I think Poona Ford just signed with the Rams.
It's a good signing.
It is. It is a good signing. I actually wanted to re-sign him, but oh well.
I hate them. splashies. They're doing it.
I'm waiting for this Justin Fields signing. Come on, Justin Fields. Let's hear it. Put it out there.
All right, kid, preach it to existence.
I think it's 1 o'clock West Coast time makes it, and 4 o'clock East Coast time.
Well,
that makes
it's 2:19 on the East Coast. So,
yeah, at 4 o'clock East Coast time, that makes it the 24 hours where it's like you'll see the pending deals. You know what I mean?
all the deals that they had, they can announce them. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you can see this Justin Fields thing happen today. That one has to happen fast because teams are going to act faster on the QBs. Steezy, shout out to my guy Steezy.
Shout out Steezy.
Talks are
He
happening.
was like, man, he's like, man, I don't know why we're not even considering Justin Fields. Because the first thing he said is Sam Darnold. You know, the first thing I hit him was like, what, y'all really going to go with the Wolf or what was going on over there? He's like, we're looking at Sam Darnold. I was like, okay, that makes sense. Clean Kubiak. And Darnold did just come off of a 14-3 season. You know, maybe 6 of those wins were his. Right?
Yeah, and if you only giving him $40 million, that ain't a hell of an investment. That's like that.
That's Danny Dimes.
Oh, everything.
You can try him out for 2 years, pause. You know what I mean? Maybe if they get in the range of someone decent in this draft, they'll take another QB. See, I want to see that happen too. Give me Sam Darnold over there. Then I'll deal with Sam Darnold's I have.
Who's gonna pick up the scraps and sign Kirk Cousins?
I'm still putting
like
him
he
with
lost some
Cleveland
zip on
because
that ball.
they're not. Atlanta did say they're not going to cut him, right? So, but what you looking for? Like a 6th round? You'll probably get that from Cleveland, right? And then they rework his existing contract, obviously, and then Falcons will pay a bunch of the dead cap. You know what I mean?
They said he do a roster bonus this week.
But the reason I say Cleveland is because it's the same thing. Whoever takes Cousins is going to be like a bridge QB, and at the same time, he has the correlation with Stefanski. He played with him in Minnesota.
Oh, there we go.
Here it is. Minnesota.
Yeah, he got a $10 million roster bonus due this week.
That's a lot of money.
Who's this?
Cousins.
Oh yeah, see, boom. They're like, he's gonna get that 10, then he's gonna hit for whatever fucking the dead cap is, and then they'll get their little. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the Falcons are doing. They, especially for the confidence.
Well, the Falcons are not letting him go. They already said that. They're gonna just hold on to him.
Yeah, so like, what are you gonna get? Like a 6th round? I mean, Justin Fields went for like a 6th. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he got more value than Justin Fields, though.
Yeah, so what? Maybe a 5th round? Because at that point, it's like, you know what I mean?
I think the longer they hold on to him, the less they're gonna get.
I mean,
you know,
the Browns are already in line to draft their future.
Well, maybe. Well, I don't know how that post June 1st moves make, but it might be a little bit lesser on their dead cap penalty if they trading post June 1st.
5th round. Okay. Tommy Eichenberg. That's the guy that we were talking in out of Las Vegas. He was a 5th rounder. I don't know why. Okay. I think the pre-draft was having him.
Yeah,
he was kind of
better
paying
linebackers
to the linebackers.
Could be some off the field.
But he was one of the better middle linebacker prospects in that class. But he ended up falling to the 5th round, and that might have been a good deal, considering that he's gonna have an actual roster spot.
He's got a ticket to ride.
We got no Spillane there, so the youngsters got an opportunity to win a position. Darnold to Seattle.
We got some breaking news. Darnold to Seattle, 3 years.
There it is.
10 million. in a
That's
pair
good
of-
for our JSN though. We need somebody
Yeah.
to.
Now the
actual-
domino's gonna start falling.
They should.
Yeah.
It is there.
There it is, folks.
Yeah.
That's not quite 40 million, but it's still a nice contract. We, well deserved. He had himself a year last year. Good on.
Oh, what it do?
3 year,
3
100.
We got
Nearly-
Candlestick in the building.
Nearly 100.
Top of the
Yo, what
morning,
up,
bruh.
Candlestick? What's going on, bro?
Nah, she about to pull back up though. What it do?
3 year deal for Darnold. So they're thinking
the
Darnold
TV.
better than Geno over there in Seattle.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Well, he's got the youth, right?
Yeah, he definitely has that.
Okay, let me go grab that. No, we got rid of that. The ooh-wop.
Oh shit, what is this real? This can't be real.
Yeah, fully guarantees the 5th league day of 2025. Injury guaranteed at signing. That's for Kirk Cousins. So whatever the 5th day is of the new league year this year, that's when that 10 million kick in.
Kicking in. All right, cool. So that one fell. Other quarterback should be coming soon.
Now I think Justin Fields is next.
What Seattle? What number did they pick in the first round? They
They're-
wasn't a playoff team, was they? No, they wasn't a playoff team.
I think they're about around in the mid, like 10 to 14. I think that's it. I think they're around that. Let me check.
I might have a old link set up.
Trayvon Mowbray.
Draft order. So who are you looking for?
The Seahawks. Pause.
No problem. You can. That's a hard pause. Okay. So see,
18th.
18th. Yep.
Yeah, just
Yeah, they're at the 18th, and their biggest and their needs are. They say offensive guard, quarterback, linebacker, defensive tackle, and offensive tackle.
And wide receiver now with
Yeah.
with DK and Tyler Lockett gone.
Yeah. Well,
My homie, his birthday today. 41. Damn, we're getting old.
we are, man.
Shit.
So this is something that I just noticed. Exactly half the teams in the NFL had a losing record or a winning record.
I think the math checks out on that.
Yeah, Arizona, Miami, Indianapolis, Atlanta, they were the 8 and 9 teams, and the Cincinnati Bengals were a 9 and 8 team. They were the only 9
9 and 8 team? Wow.
Yep. So Cincinnati was the 17th ranked team with that 9 and 8 record.
Did Alex Kappa sign anywhere? The center for the Bengals who got released. I'm like, we could use some linemen, man. Just bring them over. Oh, he already got a new. Let's see, where did it go? 1 minute ago. Oh no, 4 days ago. The Raiders. Everybody's faster than us. Or maybe they had a higher claim. I don't know. I don't know. Highest paid, whoops. Highest paid positions per average in the NFL. Whoops, what's this? Reactivate, accept the risk. At each position, and I'm waiting for them to reveal.
Turn your mic up, Bo.
Oh, my bad. I had him because he was, there you go.
Oh,
You're
okay,
good.
my bad.
So Dak Prescott is the highest annual average salary.
Something like $90 million.
I think it has it at 60.
60.
Oh no,
Yeah.
sorry, I forgot they
Yeah, the
restructured the deal.
AA,
Yeah, they
Dak is
restructured it.
making like $60 million as
Yeah, they had
well.
to restructure him. And then it's Max Crosby, 35 million, and Justin Jefferson. And Chris
Now he got
Jones.
Myles Garrett.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
This isn't
Let's
updated.
go.
This is from a couple days ago.
40 fucking million.
Right.
Round of applause.
Come on now.
Playing football hard, and good things will happen.
And see, that's the thing too, because it's like, all right, to keep demanding the trade or be the highest paid non-QB and stay in Cleveland.
So that basically puts JJ McCarthy in the driver's seat.
Oh, of the Vikings?
Yep.
Not necessarily. Daniel Jones could pilot the ship for 5 weeks, maybe. And if
Yeah.
it isn't looking pretty, then you pivot to the youngster.
But
But I don't think the youngster
pitting him
takes the
against
keys
Danny
right
Dumbass,
away.
I think he'll beat out Danny Dumbass.
Exactly.
Yeah, you would hope.
Yeah, he's got to be.
But he's coming off of a procedure. He hasn't had any on-field practice in a long time. Sitting in the quarterback room, that's a bonus. So he's familiar with the system. But let's get him back on the field, and then let's make sure this kid is ready to play some football. Take some time. We already know Daniel Jones is ready to play. Whether he plays good or not will be up to the coaching staff and himself to. All he has to do is throw it to Justin Jefferson. Don't forget, he's got Justin Jefferson.
And
Throw it to
Addison
Justin
and
Jefferson.
Hawkinson.
You got Hawkinson.
The
Yeah.
Sin Gang.
You got some fucking weapons to utilize. If he doesn't, he could very well be a Darnold-like quarterback. It's not that far-fetched when you think about it, considering how bad
Exactly.
Darnold was. He was,
And
he,
I think a
he
lot
was
of it
for
has
like
been
2 or
Kevin
3
O'Connell.
seasons a goddamn backup on all sorts of teams. At least Daniel Jones was legit like the QB1.
It's something about that scheme because like that he is a Sean McVay disciple and he was a QB himself, so it just works. Like he just brings the best out of these QBs. I mean, like when McVay was with Cousins, he was hella shredding it up. Then when Cousins goes with Stefanski, it's more of a run the ball, play action type of scheme. So he was like a 4,000-yard passer when he was usually like close to 5,000. And then when you finally get him with Kevin O'Connell, then we saw, Kirk Cousins, he was slinging it. And I mean, for what it's worth, I still don't give him any credit, but Sam Darnold, he was doing his thing. Still don't give him credit though.
Yeah, I felt it was all rhythm and great protection, and then
And he
one
had
of the
that
best
noise.
one of the best receivers in the NFL, and stuff like
Right.
that. So kind of helps.
Now he has JSN. Here we
Yeah.
go. Safe Space Sam is in the West.
And he got a good run game.
They do have a good run game.
Yep. And you're gonna have Kubiak, so they're gonna throw a lot to the running backs too.
Sam the Seahawk.
The 3-year 110. That sounds awfully familiar to what they gave Geno.
That's what I just said. Is that was when he announced it? Yeah, that's a Geno deal.
Yeah, all they did was replace Geno with his white alter ego. Sam
I mean,
Darnold.
oh shit, Because they're both from the Jets too.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking
That's
same
hella
thing.
funny. It's a paradox.
Peacock is a fool for that one,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Now I want to hear Rodgers to the Steelers because then that just makes those pieces like oh shit. Because Rodgers can support 2 cast members.
That's crazy that you just said that because Cap said the same thing. Let me guess: A-Rod to Pitt, Russ to the Giants, and Field to the Jets.
Before all this started happening, I was like, "That's my call." I was like, "Okay, boom." Rodgers to the Steelers.
I need Fields to
Early in
the
the
Jets.
offseason, that was my call. Rodgers to the Steelers.
That's it right there. We gotta get Justin Fields back, reunited with this man,
There you
Garrett
go.
Wilson.
I love that. Get
I
Justin
love that.
Fields with
Let's
the
go.
Jets, throwing at Garrett Wilson
Hell yeah.
and Brees.
I've
That'll
always
help
been a
Brees,
I've
too,
always
'cause
been
now
a low key.
even though the running
Justin
quarterback
Fields
might
fans
take
anyways.
some away from
I'm always
the rush, the
trying
QB.
to.
QB's gonna have big wide open lanes because you have to have a spy on Fields now.
Yeah, there it is. Daniel Caps mentioning it, and I got the notification right now for the breaking news. Quarterback
Slay.
Darius Slay signing with the Steelers.
Okay,
There you go. So now we got another guy on the other side
opposite
of
of
the field.
Joey Porter.
Yep.
I figured they were gonna get a corner, but they went veteran. Okay, because Cam Sutton wasn't cutting it. I was just saying that earlier in the show. Okay, then we got Hufanga potentially to the Broncos. That one's nice.
That's what I need. I need a horse.
Evan Ingram with the potential to the Broncos as well. Decent. What else? What else can we be looking out for? I want that Rodgers thing to happen now for all my DK shares.
Yeah, I do too, bro. I'd love for that Rodgers shit to happen.
Like, let's go ahead and get Rodgers with. And speaking of the second chances, sometimes even third. In this case, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, come on over here, Rodgers.
And then Jaguars are signing a Texans player. I see.
Who?
The Jaguars are making another addition, agreeing to terms with Texans safety Eric Murray.
Oh,
okay.
He had a lot of tackles. He was pretty good for us at filling in, but whatever.
You guys are going to play plenty of them.
He's needed over there in Jacksonville. They're depleted back there.
Yeah, they've been plugging and playing that safety position since, he's the guy who filled in for Petrie.
Since Barry Church.
Yeah, man.
And that was a plug and play back then. They brought over Barry Church from the Cowboys. And ever since then, they brought in Rayshawn. They had Rayshawn Jenkins at one point.
Plugging and playing.
He was balling. Actually, Rayshawn Jenkins had a year over there, probably like 3 years ago. He went crazy. He had like fucking 90 tackles or something like that. They're just bad.
Okay, so yeah, I think
we like those pieces on for IDP though. You can find those gems. Like Olakun, he's what I mean. He's getting a bag. He's the only piece you really got to go up and get. And the black Josh Allen, he goes crazy too.
Stallion.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Yeah, even when we say the Broncos too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm using the ones that have like
was the Josh Allen drop.
Exactly.
The Stallion.
Or the Broncos or the Colts.
Or the Colts. We need a baby one for the Colts.
Well, you need we need an era sound for the Colts.
Oh, the Error 5 drop. Bro, that's just crazy because hey, they might fuck around. Where the Colts at in the draft? They might fuck around and draft a QB, bro. No one's talking about that, huh? Like, listen, we need a competition for you, so we're gonna draft.
We need some comp for you, bro.
They can get one in the second round. I mean, he's not safe. They'll bring back the Ginsu for real. He had them a game out of the playoffs for real.
That's how he got that Raider deal for last year.
Yeah, when you think about that, that was a win-win. Got to sign on to a team where he could start and actually play some football. But what was it, like a 2 for 20, 22 or something like that? Making more than Minshew.
Yep.
I thought, we're talking 8 figures. Nice, hell yeah. I'm signing up too. 8 figures a year for 2 years. Let's do it.
Sign me up. I'll take it.
Well, all right.
Come on, Rodgers. Now that we got Darnold. Darnold's on the block. In all the leagues, I got him. Yeah, he's a Seahawk. Look at that. We're gonna see a lot of play action. That's how they're gonna do this thing. We're gonna see like a Niner style Kubiak mashup. Yeah.
What are the Buccaneers doing? Why are they bringing Samaje Perine in for a 3-year contract, $22 million?
Who? The
The
Jets?
Buccaneers.
Are you
Buccaneers?
serious?
That's crazy. Hold on. Oh, is Rashad White gone then?
I don't know.
He might got a trade. He might got a trademark it.
Yeah, they
Oh,
may
yeah,
be
Rashad White might got
his ass.
Yeah,
Pause.
Rashad White might got a trade value.
So
Fucking Minshew signed for 2 years, $25 million, big bro, including $6 million signing bonus, $15 million guaranteed, and they cut his ass. So he basically got $15 million out of that.
for
21
1 year.
million.
That's nice.
The P. Ryan.
All right.
Yeah, P.
Well,
Ryan can he can block on
White
third
to the
down.
fucking
I was just about to say that.
Bears? Or the is Rashad White on en route to the Bears?
Dallas,
So, or yeah, Dallas, yeah.
Oh,
Vegas. Y'all was talking about Vegas need a running back. The Chargers need a running back.
I think Rashad White's a good complimentary back.
I mean, there's too many running backs in this class that I don't think that fucks his market up.
But that's good though, because you know the high end running backs, you know, they already gone like that. I mean, besides Najee, that's probably gonna get some dough like that.
Come on, Najee, go to the Chargers.
Aaron Jones got $10 million for each season for 2 years. You know what I mean? So he's probably at the top of the market. You probably ain't gonna get too many running backs that's gonna crack over that 10 mil mark like Aaron Jones.
That was Justin Fields' agent. I was on the phone with. He just said it's a 2-year, $40 million deal with the Jets.
Oh wow!
Let's go.
He got starter money.
I like that.
He's the starter for the first year for
That
sure.
ain't even fucking a drop in the bucket when it comes to quarterback money, dude. Like, okay, let's go. $20 million a year for a quarterback? That's right up my alley. That's
Yeah,
what I was hoping the Jets would do. Don't take a gamble on this class. Next year, quarterback class? Oh man.
Well, we know what kid wants.
So that gives him at least the first year.
Quarterbacks.
That gives him the first year to show what he can do 100%.
He's still
for
young
him,
and developing, I feel,
he's
too.
He's
so.
still young enough to go out there and ball out. And if the Jets aren't serious about retaining him, somebody else will be.
Yeah.
And then he'll get his $40 million a year or whatever the fuck.
I just hope that they don't hold him back in the run game, because we've seen what he brings in the run game 100%. I hope they just don't hold him back.
I don't think teams have a choice. That's always been the knock on Justin Fields, is that he gets too eager to get out of the pocket and make a play with his legs. Whereas teams have been always like saying, "Hey, can you just move inside the pocket rather than getting outside of the pocket? Move inside, If you got pressure, instead of totally tucking it and running with it, do what a normal quarterback would and work back up. Against pressure, work back up, and then move side to side a little bit, but not just like put two hands on the ball and then break." And then all of a sudden you don't got no plays developing downfield. But I don't give a fuck if he does that with the Jets. Let him do that. If I get 1,000 yards rushing with Justin Fields, and then all the other pieces that we've got with the offense, I think he'll be all right. I'm not tripping on no Justin Fields.
Now that Cam Bynum to the Colts.
No.
Man, that's weird.
Fuck the Colts.
That's a crazy.
So now we've got a secondary of Minnesota. Minnesota secondary is totally not the same.
No, man, fuck that. They just
Yeah,
Bynum
Romo.
just fucking up all the tackles that secondary had. They had like 2 100+
Yeah,
tackles.
they had
in
Nick
there.
JD, did it
Cross.
come out yet? Don't you find him?
Huh?
Yeah, that's true. Now that Cross has got somebody before
gonna be
him,
Cross
because
and
Cross
Bynum.
is like a free safety making all the tackles.
Yeah,
That's how bad the Colts were.
yeah,
No,
exactly.
The free safety's making all the tackles. What
He had
the
100
fuck's going
tackles.
on?
That's crazy. He had 100 for real though.
The Jaguars are signing Vikings Nick Mullins to a 2-year, $6.5 million deal.
They losing Mac Jones.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, Daniel Caps is the one that said bind him to the Colts.
I haven't seen it just yet, but I believe it.
That's my cousin.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Son of a bitch.
I was
Hold
hoping
on,
we would
they're
get him
going to
somehow.
tell me another trade, maybe.
All right, we got Justin Fields. All right, I like this.
So is Aaron Rodgers the next one to sign since we got 2 off the board
Oh
already?
no, it's official. We got Justin Fields to the Jets.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, 2-year 40.
Oh, I missed it because I went to go wash my hands. Yeah, let's go.
He's back. He's with Gang Green.
Man.
Back
Gang
on
Green?
the fucking-
Hey, you know what's crazy, JD? Because remember when I
GW.
took Darnold and you took Fields, and you were like, I was gonna get one or the other right there. I'm like,
100%.
I
Yeah, because
was gonna
you
swing
told
around
me you
and
wanted to
take
corner the
Fields.
market. You told me you wanted to corner the market on the
I was gonna
quarterbacks.
swing around and try to get Fields also, but I took Darnold because I was like, Darnold's gonna. He seems more likely to get a spot faster.
So
And,
look
at Fields, they didn't let him hit the market too long.
in the DGen, in the DGen, I got fucking Fields and Rodgers. I got Rodgers like with the 20th pick. I got Fields a little bit earlier than that, and then I also got 2 other starting quarterbacks. Oh my mom. I'm sitting over there with 4 starting quarterbacks in that motherfucker.
You know what sucks? My Sam Howell shares just like tanked again. Damn it. For a second there, my Sam Howell share was worth something. I should have moved it. But I didn't even think about it.
And got something for it.
All right, they're saying the entire league now is waiting for Danny Dimes to make a decision.
Oh, well, if he's smart, he's staying put. He's coming back.
There's a chance he ends up with the Steelers. No.
Oh wow. This is Danny Dimes really a threat to Aaron
Deion
Rodgers?
Sanders just came out and said Geno is the perfect quarterback to mentor Shador in Las Vegas.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, shit. He just tried to hit him
Go.
with Vegas. He's like, listen, you go to Vegas, you're gonna get all your money.
They're gonna draft
He said they got
Shador
the lowest
totally
taxes.
not even get no fucking action in the first round. They're gonna take their first round pick and throw it on the bench. Go ahead and do that. Sounds like a Raiders thing to do.
Raiders doing Raider things.
You ain't lying.
Committed to excellence, man. Nothing less. Rest in peace, Al, man.
Yo, that franchise has never been, okay, now I see the things about the Colts signing Bynum. Yeah. I'm just curious what they got.
Yeah, I don't like it. They needed like a defensive lineman. They need like a defensive lineman or a linebacker so that they didn't have to rely on their secondary to make so many damn tackles.
I mean, even Franklin, he was still doing his thing.
Yeah, but he was the only one, and he was hurt
for fantasy purposes.
And he was hurt for a portion of the season.
Yeah.
Damn, that league, I got JD5 and Justin Fields, boy. Ooh, that's a nice little running attack and for my super flex quarterbacks, boy.
Which one is that one?
The fucking DGen.
Oh, okay, he's nasty over there.
Yeah, I got 4 quarterbacks in the DGen. I just put them on the block. So if you in the DGen, man, you need a quarterback, tap in, man. 100%.
Yeah.
I ain't asking for too much.
I might cop Justin Fields. Pause.
I ain't asking for too much.
Let's see what I got in store. I think in the next gen, I got like 2 future firsts. I'm gonna be able to buy something during the season.
Oh, that's gonna be easy work.
Right? I'm excited. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's what I've been noticing about Ear to the Streets through these drafts. He been collecting picks all through these drafts. Oh my
No, I'm loaded next year.
You've been killing shit, bro. Oh my mama.
Facts. I have almost 4 first rounders in one.
Yeah, you killing shit, bro. I like that. Oh
I have
God.
what? I have 4
See, and I was telling you, I'm like, when you're in season, those are hella valuable too.
100%, bro. Because the contenders or the teams that thought they was contending, they might start selling off players. 100%.
And now the last draft we did, four ones, 3 2s, 3 3s, and then 3 4s.
Oh yeah, you ain't playing.
Yeah.
On everything. Cap said Bynum got 4 years, 60 mil.
All right. The
Good for the
defensive
kid,
tackle,
man.
I can't pronounce his name. Daiwo? Something. I don't know how to pronounce that shit.
What team?
The Bears just signed someone, D-A-Y-O.
Dayo?
Deo.
Hey-o.
He signed with the Bears.
Daylight coming, I want to go home.
I can't pronounce the last name. I'm sorry.
He said that.
My favorite Cowboys analyst is on TV right now.
Stephen A.
Fuck no.
Man, he's getting trashed.
Jane Slater.
Oh.
Who's going to
Yeah.
be the quarterback of the Giants?
You're damn. I don't know.
Drew Lock.
No.
It's gonna be whoever they draft.
Oh, man.
Drew Lock.
Fuck it.
Somebody's got to go over there.
Russell Wilson.
For real.
Russell Wilson gonna end up staying with Pittsburgh. Him and DK gonna reunite.
Man, it's so sad. I was watching a Mavericks game on TV the other night. I'm used to seeing a full stadium. That stadium is not even a third full.
Nah.
What?
They mad. They mad. They mad. They let Luka go.
Good. The Dallas
Kyrie
franchises
hurt.
over there just know how to do, like, I don't know, man. They just know
And
how to
Kyrie hurt,
destroy
bro.
the team so that the owners.
Oh
can be
man,
happy.
it's bad in the Dallas.
Kyrie hurt for the season. I don't know when AD coming back. Like,
oh, yeah,
damn.
he like sprained his knee.
The
or something.
Brown?
No,
Brow.
the Dallas Mavericks.
The brow for sure.
Well, that owner just
Son of Bert from Bert and
moved to
Ernie.
Vegas though.
I'm gonna get a dangerous Russell Wilson sound clip.
Damn. I guess that's not bad for those weapons. Good for DK. And then for Pickens, if he's just the outside guy like he is, he'll be like a WR, like a high-end WR3.
Yeah, but Russ looked bad at the end of the season. He was dropping fumbles on dropbacks. He was mishandling snaps. He looked like boo-boo at the end
He
of the
still
year,
put up
bro.
300 in the playoffs, right? It was
Yeah.
it was a a lot of garbage time, I would argue, but yeah.
Yeah, man, Russ ain't the same Russ no more.
Yeah, I ain't
bro.
trying to fuck with Russ no more either.
Oh my mama, he need to let that ship
I
sail.
would. Okay, so what? Okay, what if
You
we're
think
in a
it's
world
time
where
to call it
Russ
career?
is the bridge QB in New York, the other New York team, and then like he's throwing at Nabbers? Like, how do you feel about your Nabbers now?
I would rather have Aaron Rodgers throwing to Nabbers.
Of course.
I would too, 100%.
He's gonna. I think it's gonna be Aaron Rodgers in New York.
But you know what? We also forgetting we don't even know if JJ ready though.
Rodgers in New York, and it's like boom, you can stay in your same apartment, whatever he had, right? Then you go ahead and keep Russ over there, and at least our DKs are alive.
Hey, we
Maybe I
don't
like
even know
that.
if
Just not
JJ
like
gonna be ready though, because it's been some quarterbacks tied to Minnesota as
That
well
was
too though.
That could have been the most like two.
But they said
early
JJ's
sign-
gonna be ready
I
for
don't know
spring
why
ball.
DK needed to get
Oh, okay.
signed so quick.
No, I already
5
saw the
years.
reports that came out yesterday.
30
JJ
mil
McCarthy will
a
be ready
year.
for spring ball.
DK had to act. His agents had to act quick. They're like, before all the pieces start to fall, we need to move. DK.
As soon as somebody fucking offers that contract,
They got a second round for him.
That's
It's
why
basically like a late,
2
like
days
early
ago,
third,
like
early
Lee
third.
said, he's like, oh, he wants to play for a warm weather season, and then 2 days later, he's like, oh, I'm playing in Pittsburgh. You're like,
Yeah, because
because he got a
people
fucking
lie.
$50 million contract.
Money
Who the
talks.
fuck thinks
the
that?
Chargers.
When
were
you
fine
got
with the
Nico
second round
Collins
pick,
playing
they
for a
just weren't
$70
fine with
million contract, and then you compare him to DK Metcalf, that's hilarious. It's
Yeah,
like
that's why we're like,
whoever
nope, nope.
fucking signs DK for $150 million, fucking.
And
put
you know
the
what's
dumb
crazy is
cap
that-
on.
that-
That's
that-
some
what do you
fucking dumb
What do you
shit
think
right
is
there.
weird? What do you think they view George Pickens now? You know what I mean? Like that says a lot how they view George Pickens because they were already trying to trade for receivers last year.
Well, we'll see at the end of the year because he was drafted. He won a first round player, and this is his third year. Or no, I think this is fourth year.
He was a second round receiver.
If George Pickens goes to another team, they're gonna actually be able to figure out how to make him the weapon that he is.
The Chargers.
No, the Chargers came out this morning.
To the Chargers would be nasty.
The Chargers came out this morning. They were fine with the second round pick for DK. They just weren't fine with the money.
Do a flip. Send over QJ
Pickens.
and then a nice pick, and then acquire George Pickens.
Boom.
That shit would fucking make the Chargers all that much more scary.
Well,
Scary as in like they're scared.
Because we've already seen how George Pickens catches the ball with his hands, and he's really good
The Chargers
with
are
his hands.
scary.
He makes he makes probably the best catches out of any of the highlight reel catches.
What, the
George
contested
Pickens
catches?
sometimes
I was
has
just
like
saying
that.
that he's like an acrobatic catching motherfucker.
Yeah, one hand, two hand, behind the back, making himself all like combobulated, all sorts of.
I
fun
mean, he
shit.
also because he's not getting separation either, so it's like, you know what I mean, he's got all these motherfuckers on him and shit. And he has to go get twist around and do some extra shit. He makes it happen.
Well, the fucking ball placement on for him as of lately is in his career as a Steeler hasn't been great.
Yeah, I mean, he had Justin Fields, he had Russell Wilson, and before all that, he had Kenny Pickett.
Come on now.
And then Racist Rudolph. So yeah, he hasn't had any. Did you remember
maybe
when
when he's got a quarterback like Justin Herbert, that makes all the difference.
Yeah,
because Hubbard can throw with anticipation. You know what I mean? He can throw him open. These dudes is just throwing to him and making him, like Bogey said, make these acrobatic. You said it too. These acrobatic ass catches because they got to throw him the ball, throw it to him instead of throwing him open, and you know what I mean, shit like that. 100%.
You ain't lying. Ball placement is everything. Pause.
Pause. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but and do y'all remember this time last year, somewhere around this time last year, George Pickens came out, he's like, I'm the best receiver in the world. And of course he got roasted. But you know, but then there was a lot of people who was like, yeah, well, if you're a receiver, that's what you're supposed to say.
All right, this is what the Patriots have done today. Milton Williams, $26 million a year.
What?
Harold Landry, 3
What?
years. Spillane, 3 years.
What?
Carlton Davis, 3. Morgan Moses, 3 years. All 3 years.
We talking about offensive line and defense.
The trenches.
I think that's what you got to do as a team is get
You
the
got your young
trenches covered. And
they're gonna try to make a run at this. They're not trying to rebuild something. They're like, okay, we got to build something that we can try to compete. You know what I
they
mean?
got to compete with the Bills. See what happens into the draft.
They're thinking wild card at best.
At best, yeah.
Vrabel though, hey Vrabel, you know what I'm saying? He figures out ways to stop offenses. You know what I mean? He's one of them guys. Like,
Where do you put them in the AFC East? First, second, third? I put them in second.
fourth.
I put them in fourth.
Fourth.
Yeah, I think the Justin Fields kind of like gives the Jets a little boost.
Like maybe they get them a Stephon Diggs later, and then like, you know, you try to have a go because like I feel like they need to put weapons around.
Just remember
that
how
kid.
bad the Jets were. The Jets, for some reason, they win games that they're not supposed to, and then they lose the games that they're supposed to, and then if they could get a system in place where week to week you can bank on their
Jets,
their abilities.
Jets.
They're an 7-8 win team, maybe a 9-10 win team in circumstances, but I don't think the Jets are too far off with Justin Fields. If they don't succeed, then that's okay because next year's fucking quarterback class is
It's an awesome sign.
primo.
Good for Justin Fields.
He's
He's there. He knows he's the guy. There's no one that's going to take his job. He's going to get an actual shot at this.
Yeah.
All right, so the two teams now are for Aaron Rodgers or the Giants and the Steelers. It just came out 8 minutes
Let's
ago.
go Giants. Let's get him in
Dude.
the
Yeah, for Nabbers,
Let's-
baby.
Yeah, let's get him playing in the keep him in that stadium, you know, switch the jerseys and then throw into the Nabbers. That would be fucking awesome. And Wan'Dale Robinson for all that I care, man. Wan'Dale Robinson is a motherfucking
And
target.
fucking
machine.
while we're at it, Theo
He almost had
Johnson.
100 fucking catches.
Hit
last
the boner
year. That's
drop.
crazy.
Pause.
Let's go.
What's that?
No, I said Theo Johnson hit the boner drop. Pause.
Oh, Johnson, Robinson, the run game with
yeah.
Tyrone Tracy.
yeah,
The
for
offensive
Tyrone
line
Tracy.
really
Let's
ain't that
go.
bad.
Aaron Rodgers, baby.
That arguably that offensive line is much better than what he had with the Jets. So
There it is.
Yeah, it took me a while to find it.
No, it's all good.
I knew it was there somewhere.
Yeah,
Because he called it
Jets,
the boner
let's
drop, and I was like,
go.
it's
Odeyingbo.
The New York teams are gonna be fun in fantasy. We need Aaron Rodgers to the Giants now.
Yeah.
And
Let's
then
go.
Rainbow.
Steelers are stuck holding the rest bag, aren't
The
they?
Bucks are saying they did not sign
I think
Samaje Perine.
whoever has the
Oh, the Bucks said sight.
whoever ends up with the Russell Wilson package is the loser of this whole.
I mean, shit, the Steelers might be like, fuck
Actually,
Russ.
Kirk Cousins
Danny
could be
dumbass. Roll the dice.
I think I'd much rather have Russell Wilson over Kirk Cousins in terms of passer. Like,
Oh,
proficiency.
give me Kirk Cousins to the Steelers. I like that better than Russ.
Kirk
I'll
Cousins?
argue it.
See, what I saw of Kirk Cousins was lame.
Give me a year
throw.
removed.
Shit,
from
I'm looking at the
Achilles,
At
2
least
I'm
years
looking at
with
ago.
that Eric
Russell
Murray to
Wilson-
the Jags. They paid him a lot of money, dude.
They did.
What the fuck? They're
They did.
stupid. They paid all that money for one of our backups. Wow.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
22.5 mil, 12 million guaranteed for the 3 years.
Your rival knows knows their players best, bro. 100%.
Yes, I mean he's been solid in
The
the
Bucks
fill-in
are
in
saying
role,
they
but-
did not sign Samaje Perine.
Yeah,
I
that's-
wouldn't
yes.
either for that price. That's a lot
Psych.
of money. That
Who
was
put that
a
out?
lot of
Samaje?
money for
Samaje
Samaje
He
Perine.
trying to boost his value up.
Yeah, he
get me.
made a burner account, fucking throwing it out there in the open, going like, "Yo, he's getting signed for so and so." You're like, "What? For real? No way! They already have two running backs. Why the hell would they
Shit,
fucking
they got
pulling
3 with Sean Tech.
Samaje
Yeah,
Perine,
tackle.
who is arguably not even as good as those two others?"
So, Bogey, what does this feels new due to Wilson shares go up?
We love it. Because, like, all things considered, he's pretty much the only game in town outside of Brees Hall in the passing game. I mean, maybe Brees Hall, there's going to be a mind of set for people that say, hey, we like.
We're gonna get
this
Ted
for Brees Hall. Some
McMillan.
people might not like
We're the ones getting Ted McMillan. We're the
Ooh.
ones getting Ted McMillan. We got that big-bodied receiver on the outside.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that'd be nasty. And you know what's crazy? This definitely resurrects all the Justin Fields truthers. They're like, yes,
Yes, I'm one of them. I'm guilty.
let's go.
Guilty as charged.
Hey. It's funny because
No.
like,
I'm happy for my buddies in Massachusetts. They can have their pie and eat it right now, boss.
yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I know, they've had a couple of years of sorrow down stuff years, so I'd like to see it. But with Vrabel in that defense, that's gonna be a nice team next year.
Nice, yeah. He's a coach him up kind of guy.
Yeah, he's not a what's that? He's a rah guy. He's more of a get in your face, get in the face.
Drake May looked really good last year.
He did.
I think they actually have a thing with that boy. That young man over there is
The boy's good.
yeah.
Pause.
That boy can sing.
That motherfucker's fucking as close to Justin Herbert 2.0 as you can get. That's how I
Ooh.
feel. Like
been
he's
saying
got
it.
that same skill set.
You've been saying it.
Little bit of wheels, like if you give him all that room in the middle, he's gonna take it. He ain't gonna whoop you up like a Josh Allen.
Bro.
You got to be on your toes with Josh Allen. That's next year's class. That's my
Okay,
that's my boy Haynes King.
All right.
Haynes King is the Josh Allen 2.0.
Yeah, you've been talking about him
All
for
right.
a minute too.
All right, Diami Brown just went to the Jaguars.
Okay.
Wow.
$10
So
million.
this opens up an
Brian Thomas.
opportunity for the Commandos to add on to their receiver room.
Yeah, he got
Diami
a
Brown's nothing really.
he got a 1 year, $10 million deal.
That's a nice little bit of change.
Yeah.
That's good for him.
Diami was a pretty nice piece for the Commanders last year. Got himself-
Because he was forced into a role and he was
And
able
he-
to
he
make some
shot-
things
he-
happen.
Yeah, he did.
On everything. It ain't nobody that's gonna be draftable. You know what I mean? Because you got
we ain't
TJ.
really super excited about him, and
Right. I like Parker Washington though. I've been holding on to Parker
Yeah.
Washington
Yeah.
pause for a minute. You know what I mean?
That's a good one.
And,
He was usable down the stretch when Mac Jones took over last year.
and then somebody was talking about Brenton Strange on the Friday show. I
Oh,
think it was. You know what I mean? So
That-
Brenton
he's
Strange.
skyrocketing it up the draft boards.
So my
He
mama.
should.
That guy has become a trade
Evan
a trade commodity. If you got him on your bench, and then you put that little fucking highlight saying, "Hey, I'm willing to move off of this guy," you're gonna get some action. We know what Evan Ingram did out there. He's gonna have that exact same role. Nothing's gonna change other than the name. You know what I mean?
He had a couple of games when he filled in with double-digit targets.
Against my Jets. I remember the game that he played against my Jets. He fucking he got damn near like I think he had like 11 catches for like 100 and some odd yards and a touchdown. I was like, damn, this guy's fucking whipping our asses. Who the fuck is this Strange? We got what's the band that does that Strange song? When You're
The Doors.
Strange. The Doors, yep.
People are strange.
And Cameo got a song "Strange."
When you're a
mama.
stranger. Yo, what's up, Derek?
Big bro,
Hey, Rick.
top of the
Hey,
podium.
bro, how about those Cowboys doing nothing?
It's the same story every offseason almost.
Yeah. I had to send that picture to Derek this morning. The Cowboys doing nothing.
We got a long
Broncos
time.
have a contract agreement with San Francisco. The contract is now in place. Okay, with Hufanga.
It's
Yeah.
a done deal.
It's a done deal.
Who has the contract in place?
Broncos.
Wow. They got Brandon
Come on
Jones.
now.
Like Bogey was saying earlier, to pair him up with Brandon Jones, who was a tackling motherfucker last year. That guy had himself a year. Shout out to Brandon Jones. He that was his first year with Denver out of Miami. He played with the Dolphins for a number of years, and then now that they got Hufanga, if Hufanga is a healthy, that secondary is going to be nasty. The Chargers are not going to beat the Broncos. No way.
Lee.
Secondary.
I let
With that
Kid
secondary
talk.
being
Hey,
healthy, there
hey,
ain't no way
hey,
that the
JD,
fucking
after
Chargers
him
beat
talk,
the Broncos.
JD, it goes in out in this here. And lie to you. My wife would go, "What's wrong?" I go, "Man, he's pissing the fuck out of me right now." And I learned to like say, "Oh fuck it, man." I just gotta let it go.
Hey, Lee.
It's because I'm
somebody
actually
got to do it.
understand.
Hey, somebody
I know
got
how
to do it.
I know how to push the buttons the best.
Hey, kid, somebody got to do it for Lee because his arch rival hasn't been in the chat in a long time. When football season start back up, his arch rival will be back. Oh, every day.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Carl.
Yo.
Shout out to Carl. Shout out to Carl, man. That's Lee's arch rival right there, boy.
He likes to give it to me, but I like to get it back.
Pause.
The difference between me and Lee and him and Carl is I tend to be less personal. I just like to shit on the
Yeah,
Chargers.
100%.
Carl goes for the jugular.
Yeah, Carl goes in.
Carl gets personal. I'm like,
Carl
what?
goes in,
Leave my man
bro.
Lee
All right,
alone.
here's the
He's not a
contract.
bad
It's
guy.
3 years, 45. All right, Hufanga got 3 years, 45 million, and 20 guaranteed.
Hufanga got his bread.
Yeah, he did.
Hufanga can fly on the field when he's on the field. You know, he flies around that motherfucker for sure.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago, man. Hufanga was he could have been like a DB1 overall in drafts following year. I think Hufanga was being taken in them realms of IDP worlds after that 2022 season. Motherfucker was a hot commodity. Everybody wanted to get some Hufanga. But, you know, injuries
derail your career.
I mean, yeah, I guess they could. They could also be a blip in the radar. You can go ahead and look at it from two different perspectives. You move on, you get healthy, and you start right back where you were. Lots of players can do it. Some players can't. I would actually say more players can't rebound from major injuries than others, but there's a lot of players that can, and Hufanga could be one of those guys that ends up being a rebounder that goes into a different situation, and then the Broncos is a good team. They really aren't missing a lot of pieces.
100%.
They need
some playmakers on offense.
They definitely need some pass catchers, and maybe an upgrade in a running back. Ashton Denty in fucking Denver always kind of like makes me happy. I'm like, oh, that would be really good.
Yeah, because with the ability of Bo Nix brings in the rushing game too, that'd be hella nasty.
Yeah,
everything. And what I liked about how you was talking about Hufanga, all it takes, like Chase said, as a Broncos fan, I don't love the injury history, but we need another safety bad. But all it takes is for one team to believe in you and what his production was on the field. That's why he got the bag, because he wasn't on the field for us. 100%, you know what I mean? So a team believed in him, like, man, I think he over this injury, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? They gave him the bag, come out here and come start balling for us.
Yeah, like I said, I think it was 2022 where he was just fucking balling out. Like, this guy was the next best in the league. And
I guess Josh Palmer to the Bills. That's a nice.
That's not good for you guys. The Chargers, the Chargers keep losing weapons and not doing anything about filling these gaps.
Well, I'm gonna say I'm like a dead horse. I have a little more faith in this GM than I had in Coupon Tom.
Yeah, Tom Telesco, piece of shit. This motherfucker last year.
This guy will make moves, but I think.
Well, he hit on every single pick last year. That was.
And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna sign the guys. We re-sign the guys we need, and then do what. I would like to see he's got to be doing something, but
and shout out to our man, motherfucking Josh Palmer, signing a 3-year deal worth of $36 million.
Oh, he got the bag.
Making some money for being a pretty solid football player. Nothing great, you know, but shout out to the 3-year, $36 million contract.
Yeah, I can't wait to see where Slayton go in if Palmer got the bag like that.
Hell yeah. And to be honest, I've got Slayton. He's in a tier above Josh Palmer in terms of skill set.
Easily.
So Slayton, he could get that $40 million, 3-year $40 million or whatever the fuck. That would be nice. And Derek Lincoln, where the hell are my Cowboys? That's right. I mean, we're all waiting on it. What's going on? Smack up fucking Jerry Jones. Josh Sweat to Arizona. That's weird. It's BJ
Ojulari?
Yeah, is he not healthy?
Now that I don't know.
What's that?
And his brother is a free agent too. The one from the Giants. The Giants Ojulari is a free agent.
4 years, $76 million for Sweat.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he got the bag.
He got the bag. He got a duffel bag. 4 years, 76.
He's probably saying, I got the ring. What the fuck? I'm going to get the money.
Right.
Yeah, because
what was the
he ain't gonna win
guarantee?
None with Arizona.
Right. What was the guaranteed on his shit?
Terrible.
I haven't seen the numbers, to be honest.
The guaranteed was, I don't know. They didn't say it. They didn't break it down.
Yeah.
They did not break it down.
Well,
Break it down.
Come on now. Let's fire this motherfucker up.
Yeah. Let's see what I got here real quick.
Somebody just took Josh. Hey, somebody just took Josh Palmer too. Somebody just drafted.
Well, that's a nice little pick for Buffalo. I won't lie. He just
They paid him up though.
Oh, that was Bogey that just took Palmer.
Oh, shit, golly, Bogart's
Okay, Bo.
Well, doesn't he have Josh Allen in that league?
No.
I think he does.
No.
No, he doesn't.
He got Burrow.
No, he doesn't have Allen. Sorry,
Josh Allen. Titans got Allen.
Titans, yeah.
the only way you're getting an Allen and a Burrow in a
He's
startup.
picking 1 to 2.
Yeah. Well, not 1 and 2, but 1 and 4, 1 and 5.
You're going to have to give up the farm to get it back into that top 5 to get both of them, boy. I call it the trap house. I'm giving up the whole trap house. It's the $1 million spot, bruh. Oh, my mama.
All right, so okay.
Buffalo.
Who's
Buffalo
up?
Soldier.
You said Bogey took him? I don't see him.
Yeah.
My sleeper must be acting up then. That or my phone.
Oh, yeah. You got me tripping now. I could have seen. That's the only draft. He said, my bad, fat finger. He took the pick off.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what the hell? Okay.
Yeah, he took the pick off.
He's
I
like,
saw
don't really
King
want
took Braylon Allen. That's what I did see. And then
Yeah, he just took the pick off.
oh, man. I'm wondering where Keenan Allen falls, where he ends up going. If is he coming back here or is he going someplace else? I saw him that Carolina is very interested in him.
Didn't they bring Thielen back?
I think they did. I'm not sure. But this morning I saw a lot of buzz that Carolina would be interested in bringing him in.
Yeah. Thielen 35. He's 30-something. Fuck it. We're going to revive the OGs. Thielen, when he finally came back, he had some good games last year.
It's 2 seasons in a row where he had a lot of value. Last year he definitely had a solid WR1 exposure in Carolina, and the year before he worked himself into that role. Yeah, he's been low key, very startable in any format for fantasy.
Shout out to OG DT.
Oh, work never stops. And confirmed. And what's this?
We halfway through this, almost halfway through this drive. We in round 25 right now, in the middle of that bitch.
Confirmed. Confirmed. We are confirmed. Where'd it go? Schedule. Confirmed.
Let's see.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Justin Fields does look better in green than the black and gold. Yellow, black, and yellow.
The Jets uniforms are really nice. Not gonna lie. Got that helmet.
I like the black helmet though.
The helmet is nice.
Yeah, that's nice. Daniel Jones and the Colts have serious mutual interest.
Uh-oh.
So Danny dumbass maybe to the Colts. Oh, but I forgot. He'd be competition for
for Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
That's almost like the same type of player.
So it really ain't too much competition.
Man, the Cardinals, how much they gave Josh Sweat was crazy. Woo-hoo!
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Hey, Josh Sweat is a pretty good player, though.
Yeah, he is, but I didn't think they would give him that much.
It's less than $20 million a year. Pass rushers are
dime a dozen, yeah, but
you think so?
I don't say dime a dozen, but
hell no, they ain't a dime a dozen.
But his quality, right?
Yeah, but you just seen what before Garrett signed his deal, you seen what Bosa set the market at 36. You know what I mean? So now you got them other tiers that's not where Bosa, and I'm not saying that Bosa is just super hella elite like that, you know what I mean? Because he's been falling off these last few years. But that was the going rate, you know what I mean? So for that under less than 20, you know, that says that boy brings something to the table. 100%.
Not super big news here, but former Jaguars tight end Luke Farrell reached an agreement with the 49ers on a 3-year contract worth up to $20 million, including $11 million guaranteed.
Okay, fella.
Well, we got
tight end.
We've got arguably one of the best tight ends in the game out in Niners country.
Yep.
What kind of role is he gonna have?
Blocking tight end. We need help.
And Kittle is a good ass blocking tight end.
He the best ever.
Yeah.
100%.
Interesting. Would the Niners ever think about putting him out on the market and seeing what they can get for him?
I think. Excuse me. I think he retires a Niner.
Yeah,
who's that?
GKO. Yeah, he retires as a Niner for sure. Especially of this era. This era of Niners. He's what he'd been there. What he got to be on like his 8th season, 9th season. Let me see where Kittle at. Do I got him in the league? No, I ain't got him in no league. That's crazy.
Get him.
Since 17. Oh yeah, he got a little bit of tread on this shit. But he still produced though. That's what's so crazy. Oh my mama.
He hit the record for most yards at a tight end, and then the following year, Kelsey came and took that record.
Damn, and I only got Elijah Mitchell in one of them new leagues. That's crazy. I don't like that.
Okay, here we go. The Titans, 35 seconds. The Titans and Cowboys reportedly have preliminary interest in Trey Greenlaw.
Uh-oh. He go to the Cowboys. I'm going to be madder than a motherfucker.
Oh, I know you would.
Everything. But they need a dude like that, though.
Greenlaw?
Yeah. Cowboys need a good. Hey, I thought you was watching the show when we was talking about that wide receiver.
And then I go to queue him up. I'm eating a Milano. I was like, bloop. I was like, oh shit. I was trying to just scroll up on my queue. And I was like, oh, my bad, y'all. So I removed it right away. I was intending on getting Mustafa.
Malik.
Yeah, the Pats had a lot of money to make moves, Daniel.
Yeah, they did. They shored up the line, all right. I was just telling my buddy George and all that stuff that it looks
be a
good.
defensive-minded head coach and not have your pieces in defense in order. And he's definitely Harold Landry. Harold Landry is one of his guys. You know what I mean? Good for them. I like Mike Vrabel. No one ever forgets when he was when everyone was drafting on Zoom, and then they go to Mike Vrabel, and then in the background there's a dude just taking a dump.
I think it's one of his kids. He had like 3 of his kids, and they were all dressed like fucking stupid. One of them was like the one taking a dump was like in almost like a freeze. The dude who would race people.
Yeah, he was in like a leotard or something, right?
Yeah.
Hey, kid, is there anything you want your Jets to do today besides getting Justin Fields?
Hey, they got a quarterback.
Nope. Or is that call it a day and work on to tomorrow?
Probably call it a day.
Yeah. with that 7th pick, wherever
with the 7th pick.
I do like an offensive weapon, maybe a tight end, wide receiver.
Why not Warren?
Tight end, wide receiver.
Yeah.
So Warren, Ted McMillan, those 2 guys, I'd be happy with.
Both solid
I can see
picks.
Warren being a guy you guys go get.
So do I.
Because like the offensive coordinator, he's coming over from Detroit. You know, I could see them emphasizing the tight end, have their own little version of what Detroit does, and still get a receiver in this class too.
There's a couple guys outside of Loveland and Warren too that are intriguing.
Elijah Arroyo, one of the other tight ends from Miami. Watch the tape on him.
And then another one is Darren or something.
Darren or something.
Yeah, I know, right? I should put some respect on the name. But there's some tight ends, and let's see if I can go through my list real quick. Arroyo, and then we got Fannin. Fannin has got the prototypical like move tight end build. He's about like 6'3", 6'4", 240 pounds. Catches a lot of passes in college. That's another intriguing pick. That would be falling into the 3rd round, 4th round, potentially. So maybe 3rd round, late 3rd round.
You know who I hit up recently?
There's the tight end from Oregon. Yeah, tight end this class is not terrible on the tight end. A lot of moving pieces.
So I'm getting another Savage group together for another one of these leagues. And one of the first ones I got on board is Antonio. Speaking of Jets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been doing this for a long time, and we know some guys that like to play fantasy football.
Yeah, exactly. He's one of them. He gets down.
I'd be down for. I just don't want to put myself in too many.
I know you would be down.
That's why I'm not in all of them.
Huh?
That's why I'm not in all of them.
For the sake of it, it's funny because like I like doing different builds. Like I want to have them all like Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I like good competition.
Bogey will join every single one.
Fuck yeah, I would. I'm going all the way to war. We got a budget put aside for the war fund.
Yep.
It's funny because it's kind of like round and round we go. Like after the property taxes during this season, then it's like back on the grind, stacking again. You know what I mean? And just constantly putting money aside for the war fund. You know what I mean? Got Vegas paid up already on my shares. Even the people that haven't paid yet, I was like, fuck it. Periodically, I'll just pay off one by one until then when I collect, that's just bread in my pocket. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Emil said, "You think the Steelers trade Pickens?"
I don't know.
It's possible. I mean,
I don't think Pickens comes cheap.
Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, they kind of set the market themselves. It's like, hey, look, we paid a second for DK, so we're gonna want like a second and some change for a Pickens here. And you could dangle the fact that Pickens still has that rookie that he can theoretically play out the year without you having to pay him. He can kind of go on kind of like a prove it deal. You know what I mean? Contract year.
Chase,
All right.
Pickens and DK gonna duke it out for that jersey number.
All right, Grady Jarrett, who from Atlanta, who was released today, found a new home in Chicago.
Oh,
Nice.
He got a 3-year, $43.5 million deal with 28.5
He had a
guaranteed.
down year last year. He was coming off the ACL.
And Jaguars reached agreement with former Ravens offensive lineman Patrick Macari. I don't know.
That's my cousin.
Mm-hmm. You got many cousins.
All around the world.
Not bad.
All around the world. All around the world. They're building something. I want in on it. I'm gonna close this garage. They're hammering something.
Oh, yeah, my bad, y'all. I got the yayas like a motherfucker. Only got a couple more picks until my pick, man. I got a few players on the board that I'm eyeing. I hope don't nobody get to sniping. Lee, you right before me, man. I don't need you sniping one of these players on this board.
I don't know. What you looking at? What defend? What position?
Fucking punter.
I'm sorry, you don't get picks for punters.
Yeah, I need a motherfucking punter right here, man.
No one wants to go and play with the Niners or the Cowboys.
Well, we got a tight end. Pause.
Who do we get?
Farrell from the Jets.
All right, look at that.
Who the fuck knows?
Hey,
this
we're
and
on
that?
the board.
Pharaoh from
Let my people go.
I hear my puppies.
I saw Derek in the comments earlier. That shit made me laugh. I went in there and helped. I was making breakfast for the little one, but then like we have these strawberry Milanos. It's like white chocolate and like the cookies are like strawberry. Fucking phenomenal. Powered through like half.
I didn't even know they had strawberry Milanos.
So we've been seeing these different ones. Cause see, back in the days, they always had like the dark chocolate, the classic one, right?
Yeah.
Then they had like the orange one, where it's like the orange cookie. Those, and then somewhere along the way, they started doing the mint with the dark chocolate, where it's like okay, but then recently I've seen raspberry, strawberry, like the one like I said, but they're all white chocolate, right? But the raspberry had dark chocolate one too. But yeah, what else do they have? Oh, lemon.
They have those
lemon
circle
with white
ones
chocolate.
too that are like
Fire.
really crispy. You know what I'm talking about? They're not the Milanos, but they got the same vibe where they're like a premium cookie, and they're like but it's a circle, not a
Okay, but it's
oval
sandwiched.
or a rectangle with the curves on it.
Yeah.
Damn, what is that fucking cookie called? The
I
circle
didn't
one.
know this. But it's like sandwiched like a Milano.
It's a sandwich, yeah, but it's the cookie is more crispier. It's crunchier.
Okay. I'm interested. Big Milano guy. My mom always had Milanos. She get mad. You ate all my Milanos. No, I didn't. Hey, my daughter's gonna be mad. I ate her strawberry juice. I ate like half the bag. But we bought 2 bags. You saying?
Gotta do the Pepperidge Farms.
Pepperidge Farm goes crazy.
Pepperidge Farm
Solano.
cookie.
Am I saying that right? Solano. You know what I'm talking about? It's like
The
you got the
Brussels
macadamia
is
nuts,
what
and
it
you got
is?
like the chocolate chip chunks and the white chocolate, and it goes crazy.
So it looks like I don't even I feel like I would have remembered that this was the name of it. A Brussels cookie?
I feel like you would know this cookie.
So this cookie, the dark chocolate Brussels.
Okay.
That motherfucking cookie is fire.
Okay.
Fire.
That's
And
that bougie
it's a
shit
lacy
right there.
thin. It's a lacy thin dark chocolate, and it has instead of like getting clumpy and sticking to your mouth and like stuff like that, it's like an actual cookie where like it crunches and it's crumbly in your mouth. Not like it doesn't turn into like like when you eat a Milano and you eat like half of it or the whole motherfucking thing, it starts to like
paste up.
Paste up? Yeah, there's no pasting up with the Brussels.
Pause.
The Brussels is a good cookie.
Unofficial sponsor, Russell's Give Me Money.
Pepperidge Farms give us money.
Pepperidge Farms. Okay, so that's what it is. Pepperidge Farms, see, they got variety. They go in.
Yeah,
the white chocolate macadamia is the one.
Dude, the Pepperidge Farms, they've got all sorts of cookies. And they all are hitters.
Give me the money, Pepperidge Farms. Ooh, I need to make my own cookie. I need a Pepperidge Farms bogey cookie.
And they got a Santa Cruz cookie. Check out the Santa Cruz.
Mine would be like a sea salt, white chocolate macadamia, and
Kid is probably saying, I need a beer cookie.
With chocolate chips.
I always have beer, but this one is a Santa Cruz cookie. It's like a oatmeal raisin cookie.
Oh, that's one of my favorite kinds, oatmeal raisin.
Yeah.
Easy on the system too. Oatmeal cookies are very underrated.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with the oatmeal cookie. Especially like some fresh baked joint.
Oh, hell yeah. In Massachusetts, we used to live right by the Hostess factory. We used to get fresh donuts and all the fresh stuff. Pause. That stuff was good.
Yeah.
He paused the donuts.
Hey, I was just making sure.
He's like, just to be sure.
Just to be sure. I opened my mouth and said the wrong thing.
I think Lee's ready for like the elevated pause lesson.
Yeah.
Well, shit. We got anything on the pipeline?
Not really. I'm just waiting for it. I don't think we're gonna have any Aaron Rodgers news probably till tomorrow, I think.
It's crazy because he's gonna want some bread, and then Russ is gonna be like, "Well, I'll take less," and then it's gonna force him back to New York. Rodgers, which I like better for fantasy anyway.
I don't want Russell Wilson and the Giants.
No, I'm just saying for my Malik neighbors.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson's gonna be okay for the DKs, and I feel like because they're paying him, if they keep Russ, then it's kind of bad for George Pickens. Russ has never really been shown to support like multiple cast members. He'll pepper one guy though. You go back to this time with like Doug Baldwin and
the Titans are amongst teams targeting Russell Wilson. So
I guess
get Russell Wilson,
the Titans. Okay, good.
Damn. Then they can move off of that first pick real easily. And
who's gonna get caught with the so say in the event Rodgers goes to New York Giants, then Russ goes to Tennessee. Who do the Steelers got? Right? Jameis Winston, Wacko Flacco. They take a shot at one of these young guys. They're probably in range if to pull up a Jackson Dart or something. I mean, they pulled up a Kenny Pickett late in the 20s or early in the 20s a couple years ago.
Yeah. Maybe they make a move.
The way they made a move, it's like they have a young QB like they're trying to put in place. The way they made the move, right? Like bringing in DK, paying him a guap. You have George Pickens and for what it's worth, Freiermuth. It's like, insert young QB now. Like this is like what are they doing?
Can Cam Ward be the guy in Pittsburgh? Can
they would have to trade up to one.
Oh, there you go. So they trade up to one, and then
which would be unprecedented. I can't remember a time I've seen them ever trade up in the first. Maybe before my time. Been watching this foosball for many moons.
Yeah, I don't think any of these quarterbacks are really.
Okay, so back to the original plan. Rodgers to the Steelers, and then I'm putting Cousins in fucking New York, and Russ goes down to his little Tennessee, and then Russ and Cousins, they're all bridge QBs, and Rodgers are actually.
The Packers gave Aaron Banks $77 million.
Oh, that's some.
That's crazy. See, that was one of our offensive linemen that we, that we're losing. 4 years, $77 million. He got.
We just lost 2 offensive linemen, bro. They're getting poached.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it.
Damn, man.
Yeah, that's kind of how it be, though. I trust the process. Because I just don't see it's not in our nature to not do these things and not be like retooled immediately.
Yeah, but so you let McGlinchey go. He was a top 15 pick.
He goes to the Broncos.
I forgot where Aaron Banks was. He was a 3rd round pick, I think. So you ain't paying your offensive lineman that you done drafted.
Yep. Sounds like the Niner way in the Lynch era.
Well, I guess so. Oh, every day.
I mean, shit, we traded away Buckner. You know what I mean?
Right.
When we could have kept Buckner and like he would have took less money. In hindsight, that's what he says. But we just up and traded him. He didn't even know he was about to get traded. Then we draft Kinlaw. That didn't work out. We move him real quick. We outright cut him, actually.
Yeah, this shit ccrazy, bro. Lee, they said you on the clock.
All right, I'm on my way now.
My bad, Bo.
No. I say even for Bosa, outside of Bosa and like Ayuk, and even now Ayuk coming up there, we've been having like some bad luck with these first round picks. It's like,
God, Candlestick just freaking took Cody Barton from me. God,
the code man.
God, I was having a good day until that happened.
The code man. He took JOK really good value as long as he plays. He's a monster.
I'm gonna go with Bogey's buddy, Jawan Bentley.
Don't do that. Oh,
but he got some serious competition now.
I was just about to say, I tried to warn him.
It's all good. Spillane over there. Spillane is arguably he's better than Jawan Bentley.
And they're paying him. And Jawan Bentley's coming off of ACLs and say, "Oh, don't do that." Yeah. I try to tell him.
It's all good. It's all good.
You want me to remove the pick?
Bentley.
No, it's
Jawan Bentley is better when there's no Spillane.
I don't do that. I
okay.
I fuck up.
It's okay.
Okay, well, he didn't say Jawan Bentley.
You're supposed to know all the insider information, but you know, it is what it is.
Hey, Bakes said let him know when you start the new league, bro. He's in.
Okay, for sure, Bakes.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
So far, we got me, Bakes, and Antonio. That one's gonna fill up quick too.
I did. Hey, King, I did have my Chargers gear on. Yes, I did.
He's banging the set.
Yeah. He did definitely have his Chargers gear on.
I did, but I went out and I had to go on to my Red Sox shit. It's baseball season. I gotta represent my boys.
I'm excited for baseball. I've been watching a lot of baseball recently.
Well, the Dodgers just got their manager lined up for the next 4 or 5 years.
Dave Roberts.
Yeah, they gave him an extension for 4 years.
Yeah. Yep, Lee was definitely all charged out earlier. Chargers.
Yeah, he had an outfit change.
Chargers are whack, bro. What are you
Oh, good, kidda, just like those flying jets without any fuel. Jets, you know what your jets are? They're fuelless right now.
They're fuelless.
Justin Fields.
He said they're fuelless.
They got the pilot, Justin Fields.
That was a good one, bro.
They have Kidda with a blindfold on running the plane.
The fuelless jets. Kidda's the mechanic. And now Justin Fields is the pilot. Look at that. The Jets are taking off.
Chargers. Pull the plug. Damn it.
They're slingshotting them down the line.
Kidda's just waiting to pull the field on the field. Get the Fields off the field.
No. You like analogies? Hold on. You like analogies?
I'm not that good at analogies.
You like analogies? All right. We're pulling a charger out. We're losing power. We ain't got nothing anymore.
He pulled out the props on you. He said, listen,
is he pulling
this here's the charger.
I pulled the charger. The charger was pulled from the plug. You got no power anymore.
That's funny.
What is a charger anyways?
The bolt ain't bolting up no more.
Hey, listen, I'll have you know, in the opening game in that stadium, it was shocked by lightning bolts. Struck by it twice, actually. Good omen. They got into the playoffs that year. And then blew a 27-0 lead.
To the Jaguars. Oh, man. God.
I have history on why they're called the Chargers.
Hey, King, I ain't walking down the hall. I ain't putting on no fucking Ram shit at all, man. They can get those dog shit off their fucking asses.
Lee, we'll come to the dark side. Come be a Jets fan. It's
I'm
in your
already in the dark.
You guys got Justin Fields
It's in
now.
your family bloodline anyways. You coming over to the Jets fan. You got lots of family
If I want to go on the dark side, I'll put a pillowcase over my head and end it.
It's not a white pillowcase, right?
Fuck. fucking A.
Come on, I got no filter.
Angry.
There you go. That's funny. We can close this thing out.
We can close it out. We got a day tomorrow, man. Let's get some exciting. I got some news to get running up for tomorrow, so I'm all good.
Yeah, hell
Free
yeah.
agency frenzy continues.
Yes.
It was-
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We'll see you
Yes.
tomorrow for another episode of Wake
Wake.
Yo.
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 Game up.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
forgot to do that in the show this morning.
It's all
shit,
good.
Lee.
Appreciate everybody, man. Good stuff. Catch you
100%.
the
Oh,
next time.
big sale. Big sale on our sponsor, Dion Peacock.
DionPeacockMerch.com.
That's right. $13 t-shirts. We'll get them while they last. We'll put up some new designs this week for free agency now that we got some guys on some different teams. All right, everybody. Peace out.
Eureka. We make plays every day, yeah. Yeah, we make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays.